if you turn your sound up, it'll help.
That is very offensive.
I like that noise.
Amazing.
We're just back in the saddle
Let's
like we
just-
never
yeah.
Start over again.
Let's just keep this sound going the whole time.
Titanic sank the conspiracy.
See who
Hey,
goes
we're still
crazy
gaining
first.
subscribers. Still gaining subs.
Oh, how is everybody? Let me do it old-fashioned way.
Splendid.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tack Lab, where four friends sit down and talk about pretty much anything. I'm Tyler, and like always, I'm surrounded by three beautiful friends. How are you, Chris?
40 downloads. What the
Nice. Doing good, man. Just starting to believe old global warming's real.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
do you say that?
I don't know, dude. Alex's house got hit by a tornado.
Everything's on fire.
Thomas doesn't have air conditioner no more.
Yeah, it's
Hawaii,
why you got butt fucked?
they got to drink Mountain Dew.
They're gonna blame all that on the electrical company.
Freaking California's like, let's have a mudslide, baby.
Fuck them.
I didn't even know hurricanes could come in on that side of the country.
Honestly, I don't care about California.
I didn't even know we were on H.
What's
Yeah.
H?
To be fair,
Hurricane Hillary came in to California.
I didn't
man.
know we've already had like
And
that many
it's
hurricanes
weird,
this
'cause
season.
It's like, and a cyclone's coming to Texas right now. I didn't know cyclones
What?
could come
They
to the
deserve
Gulf
it.
of
They don't
Mexico.
have income tax. Fuck them.
I thought, I didn't.
They're gonna
The
get their
cyclones spin
ass.
the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, there's one coming to Texas.
They're gonna get that ass taxed one way or another, baby.
Let me fact check myself.
How come we're just now breaking records that were set in the 30s with temperature? I don't get it.
It takes time.
Like when they come out, it's like, this is the hottest day since 1937. What
It
the
is-
fuck were they doing back then?
It's the hottest global temperatures ever recorded since we started mapping the Earth. Since we
So
started.
it could be hotter before we started mapping.
But that's when technology blooped into existence, and this is the hottest. Bam!
I think it's just laser beams shoot from the sky.
I heard about that.
Love it.
South Texas tropical cyclone
That's crazy.
Where's it coming from? The
That came
Gulf?
from Japan,
coming
right?
from the Gulf.
It's going to bring all that evil bacteria from the Gulf?
Jesus. Like I said, I didn't know we were even having hurricanes yet.
Yep.
Wait till the ones from Australia get here. They call it whirly whirls or something.
Whirly whirls.
Where?
Yeah, I think look up
Whirly
Australia.
whirls.
I think they're called whirly whirls or something.
Wally Wells.
There's something completely different. You got
sure I'll
cyclones
have,
are from
like,
like the
chatterbox.
Pacific.
A spinny storm.
Spinny thingy.
It's a spinny storm.
A spinny bob.
Yeah. Typhoon is another one as they call it.
Aye.
I thought that's what happened when a hurricane hit California.
Australian whirly.
Yeah, that's it, right?
The
biggest willy
the
willy.
biggest willy.
Whirly
Oh,
whirly.
that's a
Dust devil.
Dust devil.
Dusty.
Whirly on
Tanami.
Tanami.
That's completely different.
Dude, I've seen one of these before outside.
Oh.
Seen a whirly bullshit.
Stay back,
I live
mate.
on, if you live on a dirt road, you've seen one of these.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, that's a big
them.
whirly.
We've all seen them at the baseball field.
I've seen a whirly.
Oh, let me see what they call what Australians call hurricanes.
This is what destroyed.
It's some weird name.
This is what destroyed Alex's house.
That's dangerous right there, dude.
Is that not what you're down? Yeah, whirly came through.
Whirly.
That's a storm chaser right there in Australia. Look at it, he's gonna chase that shit with his truck the whole time it's there.
I mean, it's got a little bit of something to it.
I've seen emo kids just run into those and dance in them.
They're cyclones, but they nickname them Willy Willy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am jealous of that guy's Hilux.
Ah, we got another one. We chased one down.
The willy.
Man, I need to just go stand in the middle of it, feel that energy.
Oh, so a cyclone is a hurricane that forms in the South Pacific or Indian Ocean.
So I was right. It was a cyclone that hit California, but for some reason we're
It
calling
came from like India.
Why are we calling it Hurricane Hillary?
American.
Did it come from the
ignorance.
Indian Ocean?
As the first hurricane.
I
in
thought it came up through
California.
Mexico.
Is the first one in California in like since the 1930s.
Release those emails.
I think you're right. It's like everything like 1930s, and now it's like
Yeah, like why is there shit in the one that hit Galveston in the 30s? The big one? That's like their Hugo?
Yeah. Oh God!
Don't bring up Hugo.
Don't bring up you.
That's why I had the seagulls here, I think.
God, they blew them all here. I thought we had a bad windstorm. There was a peacock in one of my trees. Mm-hmm. Blew it there.
I saw like 7 turkeys walk down the road the other day.
We now have a community peacock because somehow the peacock was just blown into our area.
From the Tiger Zoo up there in Rockville.
I don't know.
were you even alive during Hugo?
Barely.
Were you?
Barely.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do this shit. I do to my wife all the time. it's like
If
I'm
you
2
do
years-
it, then you can get
I
it.
can get it.
You can get it back.
No, I ain't doing this shit.
Man, don't do that to me. I do that enough. I do that enough.
do it.
You ain't gonna do that to me. All right, now, son. All right, son.
It's like, even though we both were alive when Rugrats came out, I'm 2 years older. I experienced it first.
I was able to understand the adult humor in it, son.
No, wait a minute now.
Wait a minute now.
You experienced it. Well, you were there for like live premieres. You know what you were
Yes.
watching.
Yeah.
She was just a younger kid that was just
Right.
like
She called it later.
She was around. No, she saw it when it came out, but only on reruns.
Yes.
You caught the Tommy Pickles sex
Yeah,
joke.
she
did it.
She got the dill pickle one. I got the Tommy one.
No, she still had the Tommy one. Probably.
But
Probably.
Maybe.
you were born in 87, right? Or barely into 88.
The end of '89.
Damn.
I thought she was born at the early.
You missed
I thought she
Hugo.
was born at the end of '86 or no, early '86.
Yeah, because
I ain't
you're
older.
You're older than us, right?
I thought you were born in
I
January.
know I look 40, but
I thought you were born in January of 88.
88.
I thought you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he graduated like 4 years before us. He just kind of hung around on the
Yeah.
school until.
Well, let me call Elizabeth. She's been around the block about a month before you. 87 in December. We'll see how.
I wouldn't say
we'll,
that about
we'll see.
somebody.
Well, it's
That's
true.
not really a positive.
She's been
Hey,
around the
hey,
block.
hey,
around
she
the
got-
block for you.
She got an old ass. I'm just saying.
Wait, tell your wife I was here 30 days before, bitch.
Oh shit! Gonna stab her.
I was gonna say she knew she got the Tommy Pickle joke before you.
Yeah,
it's
see-
like she
Okay,
caught
okay,
it
I got
before
it.
you.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I got
don't
it.
think that's how it works.
See, I got it even before that because I was 30 days more cognizant.
Oh, your president was
You
Reagan.
blooped into society
Oh yeah.
sooner.
See, I'm an 80s kid.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
We can all say it.
So he's not a millennial.
Dude, fuck 80. I'm an 80s kid.
Yeah. or the people who were born like 95 and they're like, I'm a
love
90s
that.
kid.
Yeah, we were a '90s baby.
Yeah.
You were not.
Well, no, we were an '80s baby.
But
we were a
90s
'90s
kid.
kid.
Yeah.
Dude, the Star Wars Special Edition came out when we was like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about the Christmas special?
I never even saw
See
it.
what I'm saying? Would y'all rather have been. Our teen years were in the 2000s.
Right.
Would you have rather been a teen in the 90s?
No.
No.
Well, you had Saved by the Bell. You had the Sweet Pants. You had.
Because we'd be 45 right now.
No,
You had
well, that
Vanilla
would suck, too.
Ice.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Here's the thing is we had like a rapid ascent though. It was like
Yeah.
months. So like in 6th or 7th grade.
From middle
like-
school to end of high school.
Yeah, the 6th grade, like one of the O'Gwen twins showed up with forest porn in school.
Forest porn?
Yeah, and then the very
What is
next
that?
year we were downloading porn. And it's like a
Oh.
wild ascent.
Porn they found in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Yeah, well, I saw Jared O'Gwen light a hay bale on fire, and that's why I'm banned from Patterson Farms forever.
Well, what if you showed up again now?
I have.
Wait, your band?
I
And you
was-
saw him light it.
Yeah, so we were supposed to be dancing scarecrows. We were like doing a volunteer thing. We were fucking off while in between the tractor pull, the tractor pulling people through. We would smash each other with hay bales. We were doing jackass shit.
Okay, yeah.
All of a sudden, Jared O'Gwen pulls out a fucking lighter
I don't see what the big deal is.
and lights a hay bale on fire out
Thinking
there,
that's a good idea.
out there next to the cornfield.
It sounded pretty cool at the time.
The lady that owns the place rode by right
Oh.
as we did it, and she, I mean, if you could experience madness and anger,
Like, what are you doing?
Well, think about it. The cornfield was probably dried up too. She was like, "You're about to
Oh,
burn,
yeah.
you're about to burn down
her
the
whole
fucking
farm,
place."
everything she's thinking about, her whole farm, we are going to be the reason why it all goes up in flames.
Yep.
But we had got it out, and then she rides up and just smoke and smolder, and is instantly like, we basically shut the whole day down. Brought us back to the barn. Miss Elliott, that just recently passed away, was like, she
Is
had
that who that was?
yeah,
Who?
the art teacher.
Oh, you were talking like it was somebody I should know, dude.
I didn't know who Jackie Elliott was.
Oh, dude, I found like
I found
The
out.
hippie teacher?
Yeah. I found
Oh.
out that it was Miss Elliott, the arts teacher.
She named her son Strider.
you on like first name.
What?
You on first name basis with the art teacher of.
I just remember her saying that when I was in art class. She was like, she named her son Strider after Aragorn.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's kind of cool. Now
Why?
that you've
Why she died?
explained
Was it
that.
like cancer?
She had a heart attack and never woke up. So Elizabeth told me that it's really common with women to have one of
bitchy.
your arteries ruptures, just
Really?
fucking explodes.
How old you got to be for that to happen?
Yeah, I don't know,
32?
40 plus.
Oh.
You got a few years.
40 plus. But like a normal heart attack, you get a clot and you get a blockage.
Yeah.
And that causes a heart attack. Well, in women, one of them blows up. No coming back, can't live through that one.
You got weak ass veins.
So that's what apparently happened to her.
It's kind of scary what can happen to your body while you're sleeping. Like you just go to sleep and
You think she woke up?
No.
I bet she did. I bet she woke up and she was like, oh.
No, I know what you're saying. Because you ever wake up in the middle of the night like,
I've inhaled my spit while I'm sleeping and about drown.
dude,
That's a terrible feeling.
It's stupid. You feel really fucking dumb.
No,
when it
but
happens.
Because you wake up going,
You're like,
Here's the thing though, is you're aware, like hyper aware of it at the
Yeah.
time, but then you wake up. Like
yeah,
you go back to sleep. You wake up at your normal time, and then you think about it once during the day.
I
Like
could died.
I was weird.
Yeah.
What
about-
that's what probably happened to her? She's probably like, oh, my heart ain't beating no more.
Okay.
And then it hurt. And then she went through immense pain and then died like a second later.
Yeah.
Or like when you get bludgeoned to death by a home intruder, I bet for a split second you wake up. You get hit and you wake up like,
What are you talking about? Like,
'cause
like
you
a
have that-
hammer, a hammer attack.
you have that like almost awake feeling where it's like someone's in here.
Or you get hit and
Yeah.
you wake up and you're like, huh? And then you die.
It's like,
You know, that's like one of the most violent things you can do to somebody is like just hit them in the head with a hammer.
Yeah.
like a regular hammer. Like a regular, just
Or a hatchet. You
Something
bury
about
a hatchet?
something
bury
about
a-
that little head on that hammer. Just
or the,
penetrating your-
Yeah,
or
just
the
like-
claw.
pink.
Or the claw
Can you
part.
imagine?
I think a
And it's
ball,
like,
no. See, a ball peen would be more humane.
What about an axe? Like you just go in and just attack your mom and dad with an axe while they're sleeping because that's happened.
It only takes one good hit.
What if you sink it right into like they're a side sleeper and you just sink it right into their shoulder
and,
right
you,
here,
and then you pull them closer and you're like, aim for the head next time.
and then she wakes up and she's like, huh? And then, she's not quite in pain, but the impact just like woke her
like
up.
in her dream, she's like, I have a bad case of fibromyalgia.
It wouldn't be that because think of the.
Why did I sound
My
like Jim?
MS is flared up.
Why did I feel like Jim
If
Gaffigan
it's
there
in your
for a
feet. Well, it's in your brain and it affects your feet.
I don't know what any of that does.
I bet she woke up for a split second. It
Maybe
was like,
like,
oh,
Like a,
and then boom, yeah. It's probably got her away, but she passed away. Art teacher finally realized who it was.
at least she didn't suffer.
Well, rest in peace. I had her for class a couple years. She
Yeah.
Lucky I had the folk art teacher who was an asshole.
I had both. He was all right once he didn't fuck off in there.
Oh, there was two art teachers. I got confused for a second.
Dude, the folk art guy, I'm like, dude, I'm trying to do some chemistry homework, brother.
The
And he's
hippie.
like,
Not here, man.
The hippie was maybe the one you're thinking of. There
It
was
was like a hippie's not the teacher that died.
no, there
So
was.
I had a hippie one.
She had really dark, long
She
hair.
was short, dressed like an old lady.
Yeah, Miss Elliott was the advanced art teacher.
Oh,
They
I was
shared
in the
rooms-
regular. I was in the regular.
They shared rooms
retard
beside
class.
each other.
The fuck, like advanced art. Art's art.
I was too busy doing advanced wood art.
Yeah, you were.
I was in advanced fucking off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex was in the advanced wood art.
Did you
class,
have any
too.
accidents in
What?
your class?
Oh, wood art.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
We had a couple like where one kid's like putting something through the table saw, and you just hear a
Dude, I about took off someone's head.
and you just look back.
Yeah?
It's our mortal enemy on this web.
And that guy just looks.
Oh,
over,
yeah.
He's like a turtle. He's like.
He's like, huh?
Back. Huh?
His
Dude, I launched a fucking torpedo.
death just like got so close to him, right?
It like went across top of his head.
Oh, he didn't know it.
Dude, I'm surprised that wouldn't went that far. Honestly.
There was a guy that was like whittling a bolt and it came apart on the lathe and it hit him right in the head. And I remember it happened. He looked up and blood was just like
We did
down
something
his
stupid.
face.
We did something stupid in the lathe before too, where we put like a metal rod on it or something and it like wiped my arm.
could have taken it off.
Yeah,
Could have caught you and just thrown you
I'm
in.
fairly certain we messed off with the lathe a lot
Yeah, we did.
because I was always making like pins and stuff.
yeah.
Ink pens.
Ink pen.
Pens.
Yep. I actually have a letter opener. I made out of cherry.
Rolling pins. Ink pens.
Pins or pans?
A little tiny pin in a
The
haystack.
worst part is that all those pins and stuff we made, the wood quality was fantastic. The pin sets, I found one later, were bullshit.
It was good.
The wood is fantastic.
You
but
didn't put the time in to finish it with like the work up to like 2,000 grit sandpaper, did you?
No. I finished my pen and then I used a wax seal.
It's the metal. It's the pin component that's shitty.
Oh yeah, a pin kit.
The metal kit. Yeah.
Thing.
I like doing a wax finish on my wood.
Awesome.
And I'm not making like a joke.
If I say I like to wax my wood too.
Wax your wood. I like a good.
Finish.
I
with
like
a
to
little wax
shellac my wood every now and then.
like beeswax.
Yeah. I like to really polish
You
my
wash-
wood
You
out.
polished the end of it.
You ever polish your knob, Chris?
With beeswax.
You got a big knob? You got a big pin?
There's a lot of beeswax for that one.
Tell us, Chris.
Well, you know that paint handle I gave you? I won't tell you what its original thing was.
It was stubby. Did you build it after your own heart?
You know it's hollow?
He fucked it.
I was making one. I got a bigger one I made for like a dog paw cleaner.
There you go.
Make me a dog paw cleaner.
Was the small one too wide?
Yeah.
It was too wide. Okay.
Could you make
More like an ink pen.
could you make a plastic silencer? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, are you asking if I have the capability to make you...
I know you do, but how would you? With baffles and stuff, would you do metal inserts?
I think the easiest thing to do would be to make you something that could screw onto an oil filter.
Just put an oil
Oh,
filter
yeah.
on the
Just
end
like
of a rifle.
Make you a threaded...
Can you just use like a bottle?
Yeah, put a Sobe bottle on the end of your gun.
You have to pack it full of cotton balls, though.
Or
It's
put a
only
pillow
good.
in it.
It's only good. Yeah, it's only good for like 2 shots.
I saw,
So
that, I saw that in one movie.
You know what? I want
Yeah.
to. I want to make that now just for him.
a cotton ball.
No, a flash hider.
Yeah.
That can screw onto a Sobe bottle. And to give Alex, here's your silencer. He shoots it and like.
The bullet just stays in the bottle.
I could call somebody right now that
Probably.
has firsthand experience with a bottle filled up with cotton balls. I don't know how quiet it is, but I'm very interested. He got in trouble with it. He actually got caught by the game warden using it. I'll call him.
I know somebody who had a Sobe bottle full of gasoline and tossed it out of the back of a pickup truck and it didn't shatter.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
Bounced.
It
Yeah,
just sprayed gas fire.
Out of a
everywhere.
60 mile per hour truck,
I know. Just rolled into someone's yard.
it bounced. Somebody's
That's wild.
Just rolled into someone's yard.
That
and-
was like 10 years or 15 years ago.
He's gonna say, hey,
Hey,
hey, I got a question for you. We're on the podcast right now. So you remember when you shot something out of with a gun and you silenced it? You remember this?
correct.
How quiet? How well did it do? It was a 2-liter bottle with cotton balls.
Yep.
How well does it work?
It done good for a 22 and a 17. Anything bigger than that, blowed it right off the end of the barrel like snow.
So it really quiets the 22 down.
Yeah, but you only get about 2 or 3 shots, and then unless you move it around, the bullet just keeps going through that same hole. And the first 1 or 2 shots is pretty quiet, but you need to move it around on the barrel.
So anything bigger just blows it off.
Yeah, that's probably stupid. You're lucky if you don't fucking mushroom your damn barrel.
Really?
Kinda stupid. I put it on my 300, and that was dumb.
Did it work though?
Fuck no, it didn't work.
Okay. I was just curious.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's good for 22.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. This is all hypothetical talking too.
Oh, well. All right.
I'll see you.
All right.
Dude, he's got 300 blackout.
Yeah, he's got quite a few different things.
I can get you one like the flash hider like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back on topic. Whatever that was. We're not talking illegals.
I don't know.
I can make you one for your truck gun.
I don't have a truck gun.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
If you ever get a truck gun, he can make you one.
Hypothetically, if you had one.
you-
Could you make one for a little
Hypothetically
teeny tiny
speaking.
Keltec? I need a threaded barrel. That's my other problem. I don't think I can get a threaded barrel for my little Keltec. The little Soviet looking
I got a
thing.
little pipe threader.
I think get a little the threading thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
That's what it sound like when I talk. I just stutter.
Self-depreciating son of a bitch.
I'm no good. I'm no good.
Here I am speaking perfectly good sentences.
I'm no good.
I got a question.
Paint sucks.
Okay.
It's a stupid question.
Go for it.
You got 3 doors in front of you.
Down?
3 doors.
Down.
Right.
You have to choose one.
Right.
Number 1 is your soulmate. Number 2 is $100 million. Number 3 is a time machine. What would you choose and why?
Does the time machine go forwards and backwards
You can go anywhere you want.
as many times as you want?
Once. This is all one time.
One time.
So
Yeah.
the time machine was good until the one time
Well,
thing.
here's the thing, though, is you could take the time machine, go back in time, and then come back to the point where you were off for the time machine, then take it again, and then go a different place.
Well, that would be
Endless loop.
an endless. That would be a Groundhog Day.
As long as you go back.
Yeah, but
in
then you
time.
wouldn't have the second time machine if you stole it from yourself.
Well,
We'll be there in the past.
is that time machine able to make paradoxes?
You
Can I
threw,
go back
you
and-
threw time in
Can I
there.
go back and kill myself? That way I
You
don't
threw
choose.
time in there.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
Because if you take the time machine so your younger self doesn't take the time machine, then you're going to paradox yourself and not exist.
we have
Right.
to make this very simple.
like in Back to the Future 2, is New Marty dead, or is
Don't use Back to the Future as relative time.
that's what I'm saying? How
They totally shot time travel in that.
Oh wait,
fucking
dude, it
movie.
makes sense because Doc.
No, they did like the most simplest version
no,
of
because
time
like
ever.
Marty lives in like a false life. The new Marty, he sent off to die.
It makes another timeline.
I mean, it's true, but at the same time, like they oversimplified it.
So which one would you take, Tyler? Ruining your bit over
Man,
there.
I mean, you know,
I would take your bit and pour some gas on it.
if we were starting, if I was in high school, if I was 18 and I was given this choice, I'd probably choose $100 million.
I'd probably choose the money.
That's the thing, though.
You can find your soulmate
Is-
later.
oh,
on.
also, is the time machine say more along the lines of a rewind? Is that what you're saying? Not
It
just
can
like,
go forward or backward.
yeah, but a time machine's weird.
Oh, you're
because-
saying to go back to when to a certain age.
Like, say you rewinded me to 18 years old right now. I would have no problem making $100 million by the time I
True.
was now.
True. If it was like a hey, you
Like-
get to be back at this certain age again.
Yeah.
Like take us now and we get to be 18 again.
Yeah, I would-
I would take that in a second.
I would
over
be
the
rich.
over the money.
I would be straight up Biff
Yeah.
and Back
Yeah,
to the
yeah, but
Future.
are you guaranteed that whenever you invest or do whatever in a company that you will stay in the timeline you're currently in? Like, say you go back to 18, you invest in Google or whatever company it is,
Right.
True.
But you would have altered what your past was.
well, I would.
Well,
You,
is he-
you would create a new timeline.
So you're saying I'd alter my past up to the.
you would have over purchased in Google stocks, and then you would have taken over 53% of the company, and you would have made bad decisions for the company.
Even with Alex's rules, you could buy in Bitcoin at the right time. That even
But there's no telling that Bitcoin would become what Bitcoin is in this universe.
why are you saying a butterfly affected
Yeah.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, like you
Because you
buying
changed
it.
your whole complete timeline. It
Well, I
changed
Yeah,
didn't
because
change-
true.
no,
Because
no, no,
if
no.
you buy into Bitcoin, it may cause someone not to buy into it
Yeah.
because the price will inflate.
No, what if I got in on the ground floor?
Okay.
Or even if I killed someone who. No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So, but you could get on the ground floor
Yeah.
and hold for an arbitrary point until you're this moment in time, and then you sell.
Well, what if you're right now and you saw someone that's 19 that you liked and you went back in time and groomed her?
What? What? So you're trying to get the soulmate and the time machine?
Well, the thing
No.
is, you would have to go back to 18 years old, but still keep your 35-year-old brain.
Right, that's what I was getting at.
So you can
I
invest.
see where Alex's head's
you can kill
at.
two birds with one stone.
Alex
you
had a-
get a time machine, you get your soulmate, and you get your $100 million.
Alex had an old crush on somebody.
Yeah, Alex is gonna go watch Kick-Ass again and it comes out in theaters.
No, I just thought that right now.
Oh,
Whenever I
Yeah, you get to groom the person.
Oh,
you
right,
No,
right.
grooming is terrible.
so how much older than you?
Not
than
really.
you?
I mean, I like to groom
so
every day.
what? You're 3 years older than your wife.
3 years.
So you go back to 18, and you would be like, "Oh shit."
How old were you two when you got together?
Old enough.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
20,
Okay.
22, 23. It's in that
Okay.
ballpark.
All right.
And we were both
Yeah.
over 18.
He waited
Right.
for her to get out of school.
I didn't know her. I didn't know her till after.
Yeah,
like,
he-
way
So-
after.
You didn't put no grooming
You're
shit.
So 19,
choosing
22, yeah.
the time machine. Is that what you said? Should time machine so you can go back and do
Depends
things
on what
you
the
wanna do?
rules are.
Yeah, the rules are
The rules are very simple. You can go forward or backward.
But
But I'm
That's
thinking,
not simple.
but I'm thinking that if I go back in time, and like Chris saying, you put money into a you invest it or get Bitcoin or whatever, I feel like you're altering your timeline.
Right, because I don't want to go back in time if it's sending me now back in time.
Now, if you're able to go back and do whatever the fuck you want to, and you just keep going, and the outcome's the same.
Because by the time you reach the present, it's like, oh, I'm 60.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hot Tub Time Machine. Lou started Lugal. Like he stayed in the past and
that-
created Google, and
No,
it ended up being
see,
the same thing.
I feel like Back to the Future is better than that.
Oh, you don't like the time that
on a rule standpoint.
Well, yeah, it's a comedy versus a comedy.
Well,
Comedy.
comedy with
a
heart.
dick comedy versus like a somewhat serious comedy.
Right.
the first one's great. The third one's great. The second one lacks, in my opinion.
I thought the first one was good, the second one was good, and the third one's whack.
I like it when they go back to the Western. It definitely had a lot of plot points.
It's pretty cool.
We're back in a time that doesn't give us any
I know, dude, the third
plutonium.
was awesome because it's got like ZZ Top.
Everyone hated the third
Yeah,
one.
the third one blew ass.
I love
No
the
way,
third
it's
one.
amazing.
You're the only
Camp
one that
Nowhere's
likes the
better
third
than
one.
No,
that
I'm
movie.
with you.
He likes it.
What are you, a chicken?
And they
Like,
can't.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
Oh,
I'm
it's a
saying
fantastic movie.
He
it's not as good
creates
as
the
other
ice
two.
machine.
You
It's
can't
like,
do that.
and it like pops out one ice.
He changed timeline.
He didn't change the timeline because he took that woman that was going to die anyway.
Okay.
Then they can't get any fuel.
Now, if you were saying that like that train that he robbed maybe didn't happen, well,
They had to like shove a bunch of dangerous amounts of coal into the locomotive to make it go really fast,
I prefer
pushing
Wild
the
Wild
car.
West.
there's no time travel in Wild Wild West.
If I'm going with a futuristic sci-fi steampunk western, I'm going with Wild Wild West.
Dude, like the white guy coming around with spider webs. He's like,
Going back to this shit again.
I'm Dr.
Our
Loveless.
last episode was about Wild Wild West.
if you put both those movies on, which one you gonna laugh and have more fun with?
It's like 2 months later and we're still talking about
I'm
Wild
gonna,
Wild
have, I'm gonna have fun with the guy with the earphone. He's like, huh? Tell me that again.
No, there's a couple
My
scenes where he's
debutante.
Like, no, my debutante coming around his spider legs. He's like, I don't have a penis, boy.
My Clarabella, can you please?
He calls Will Smith boy, and then Will Smith makes a dick joke.
Yeah.
Listen here, boy.
You're talking about like stepping up and like legs to stand on and shit. It's like
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I don't have a leg to stand on.
All right, so we brought up two westerns. What about Cowboys versus Aliens?
That movie
Never
sucked.
saw it.
It didn't have nudity.
I'd rather watch.
Did it?
It didn't.
Never
don't
saw
think
it.
the other
If you
I
saw
don't think
Olivia
the other
Wilde's
two had.
tits in it, you can.
All right, let's just say that
Huh.
if I was gonna watch a period piece, I'd rather watch Jonah Hex. I'm talking like 2010s.
I don't like that.
Man, that movie went under the radar.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna watch 2010s shitty westerns,
Jonah Hex is probably I would watch
like-
Jonah Hex over
Yeah.
Aliens versus Cowboys.
I don't like how it's like all like sewed together.
Cause there was like some racial undertones. He was like Civil War.
Look at Jonah.
I haven't.
Jonah Hex is terrible. It's just Josh
It's like
Brolin.
it's like held together with like strands.
Yeah,
This was before he was staying up.
yeah, but who's the woman lead?
Oh, this
No,
movie?
was it
Oh yeah,
Megan
it was
Fox?
Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's worth the price of admission.
I'm just saying. If I'm gonna, what
Yeah.
year did this come out?
2009 or some shit. 2010.
Damn, boy.
This is like
That's a reverse image of
this
the
was
same
like a
thing.
movie drought era.
God damn.
Yeah.
Look at you smell it. And give a whiff of it, boys.
Jonah Hex is a cool character.
I'd definitely be going to the brothel by then. That was it.
She'd be worn out. One like that,
Because of me.
top. She's a priority in that place. Everybody would want a
Yeah,
piece of that.
Jesus
Probably
Christ.
was a
that's
woman that looked like that back then.
You'd end up being like the guy, Al Swearinger. You'd be like, I can't piss.
What do you mean like
Of
that?
course, her dress is hiked up like that.
Yeah, now I'll watch Deadwood over that.
Dude, Deadwood's a
Top tier show.
top tier show.
Season 2's amazing.
I need to go back and
Yeah,
watch
that-
Deadwood again.
Look at the cartoon Jonah Hex. How's his knees bent backwards like that?
Yeah.
Big ass
It's weird
shoulders.
because he's like that B level, C level character.
Yeah, he's
It's
kind of like DC's Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But he's always cool because every time there's like a time travel, it's like, oh, Jonah
Like
Hex.
you can cross him over with like Constantine or some shit.
Yeah, or even Batman.
Yeah. Or like do like a label crossover and have him with Hellboy.
or
I'm going to
Flash.
kill
Yeah.
you.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
fishing to kill you. He sounds like
I'm
that is not Megan Fox.
you
Hey, it's still good.
and onions.
That's a cosplay, right?
I'm just saying this is
Yeah,
better than
probably.
Cowboys versus Aliens with this like wrist device, plot device.
Yeah, Cowboys versus Aliens was weird and bad. Look at that one. That one's like hanging out.
Honestly, I don't.
It's like hair hanging out of that last one.
Oh, look at that waistline though.
Well, show me the last one. There's like hair coming out. There it is in the middle. There's like hair
I see
coming out
the
of
roast
it.
beef hanging out.
Wait a minute. That's just a shadow. That's just a shadow. on
I
it.
mean, it's like close.
Oh, we gotta see if this keeps going.
Damn, y'all.
Might go back and watch them Jonah Hex.
Dude, I was saying this is like way better than DCEU.
That's all right.
What
that's
the
all
heck?
right.
Or it's like you can rather watch that or Blue Beetle.
Yes,
And you're like,
I'd rather see that.
I-
Blue,
that
I
sounds
saw
like
Blue Beetle.
did you?
Mexican
Yeah,
talk.
my kids wanted to see it.
Was it? How'd you like it?
It was alright. It was like Ant-Man.
Did you like how?
It's alright.
What, Chris? You got some opinions?
Go ahead. I saw it, so it's not going to spoil it.
I don't know.
Hey, you see it?
No, I've been poisoned.
It's
I heard people talk about it. And you're like
okay.
the same people who talk about Indiana Jones. So I'm probably not a good resource.
Is that a new movie
Probably the
out?
same thing.
I'm gonna
it's
watch
been
it
out.
when it's on Disney. I'll watch
Have
it.
y'all seen it?
Nope.
Anybody seen it?
I've heard the plot enough to know that it's
I
Right.
Really
You
don't
find
care.
stuff?
I've never been an Indiana Jones guy.
I haven't either.
Blue Beetle's okay. If you liked
I think
Ant-Man,
I've never
you'll
seen a
like
movie.
Blue Beetle.
It seems like an
What?
HBO Plus.
I've never seen an
Max
Indiana Jones movie.
It's fine.
You've never
no?
seen? Hold up.
I've seen scenes. I never sat down and watched an
You
Indiana
never
Jones
saw
movie.
an
Well, that's
Indiana
pretty
Jones?
common with you, right?
No, I watched movies. I just never cared for it. We never watched that growing up. Like, that's like
I
a
could see
movie.
that. It
Yeah.
was, growing up, I don't know why I watched
No,
it.
actually,
never watched it.
It's that the weird.
It's like we didn't watch Christmas Story.
No, it's that weird early '80s movies.
Yeah,
I watched
like
Christmas.
I've
Story.
never seen ET.
I see. I've seen E.T.
I hated E.T.
But I never seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Have y'all seen the Goonies?
Yes.
Simple stuff like that.
Too
Like
many
Lost
times.
I've seen
Boys
the
and shit.
Goonies, but like The Shining.
haven't
I've seen
seen
the
Lost
Lost
Boys.
Boys like once,
It's
Have
alright.
you ever seen The
Never saw
Shining?
war-
like halfway.
No, like
half.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
The
Not
Shining was
all of it.
boring.
No, but it's amazing. But I've watched. There's like undertone.
Well, watching
Yeah.
it now is
There's like an
better, but-
undertone of like, is the NASA moon landing fake or not?
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's like actually Jack was touching his boy. I think,
Yeah.
No.
which is kind of weird.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
know
the
that.
carpet pattern and like the shit. Yeah. There's like fake moon landing undertones in that whole movie.
Yeah.
I didn't notice any of that.
And The Shining, yeah, like carpet's like a symbol. The doors, there's some like, numbers on the door. There's all kinds of shit in that movie. There's all kinds of symbolism. Like because people think Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing,
Right.
and it was his way of saying he did, or something like that.
How Stanley Kubrick staged the moon landing.
There's the rocket shirt. He had the Apollo.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the carpet supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I just know it's involved.
I don't know.
It's probably
Some symbolism.
See, I didn't watch that movie till I was an adult.
But what's your favorite '80s movie, Alex?
Die Hard.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Die Hard all day.
Okay.
See, I've never sat down and watched that movie all the way through.
Did the Ninja Turtles
Tough.
movie come out in the 80s?
91.
Oh.
Pretty sure it's 91.
What's your favorite, Chris?
80s?
Like mine's between like Predator or Die Hard.
that's why the carpet's like that. It mimics the Apollo 11 launch pad from a bird's eye view.
See, I'm going to like
Okay.
piss you off and say like Return of the Jedi.
The
You
worst
say
one?
whatever you
Oh,
want.
my favorite one.
Return of the Jedi's your favorite one?
Probably. But that's because I wasn't.
Wet.
I
That's
wasn't,
jizz on the feet.
I wasn't exposed to 80s movies until I was older.
But what makes you? Okay, I see what you're saying. You're not saying Star Wars. You're not saying Return of the Jedi is the best Star Wars movie. It's just the best '80s movie you saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about you, Thomas?
What? What's the
Best
question?
'80s? What's your favorite '80s movie
That I like now or that I like then?
I'm
that
gonna,
you like
I'm
now?
gonna look up a list so I know what I watched as a kid.
Now?
Your favorite?
I don't like any 80s movies now.
Really?
They're too dated.
No,
No,
see,
okay. Unless like Terminator 2 is on that list.
That's
Can
90s.
be.
Fuck.
Is it '90s?
Yeah.
Is it?
But it's right there at the cusp.
oh shit, dude, Beetlejuice. Never mind.
I like Beetlejuice. I like
Beetlejuice is
Edward.
good.
I
That's a
like
movie
Edward
I watched that.
I love Edward Scissorhands.
Beetlejuice
Yes.
is good. As far as movies go now, I actually really don't like older movies.
You don't like the Goonies? You were just talking about how you've seen it.
No, I watched
Oh
the
shit,
I
Back
watched
to the Future.
I watched the fuck out of the Goonies.
So
like,
I
as a
like
kid.
the John
Yeah.
But I don't like to
comedies.
watch it now.
Ghostbusters.
It for some
yeah.
reason past stuff doesn't hit me the same anymore, so I don't like it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I kind of just move past it. Like I watch it, I'm like, this sucks.
What's crazy is like I go back and watch some old stuff, and I'm like,
It doesn't feel the same.
I very much enjoy these practical effects.
That's fine, but the movie itself is like watching all the new movies and new effects and stuff. I watch those and it's just like,
What about the thing?
ugh.
See,
The new thing has some sweet effects, but I do like the original thing.
The original still holds up pretty
I
good.
love watching like old horror too,
See,
like Friday the 13th.
and the thing is, I love all the practical effects. I love the claymation and all that stuff. The no CGI, the makeup effects and everything. I like it by itself and what they do with it, but watching it in a movie, I don't like it.
Huh.
But I enjoy and appreciate it if I'm
Yeah.
watching it in like a YouTube video or a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
But to sit down and watch the movie, I'm just like,
Okay. Fair enough.
because the acting's not there either.
What about Big?
I don't know
With,
about that. I mean,
That was
Tom
a good,
Hanks.
That was a good movie.
fuck that movie.
He gets
It,
molested.
it pisses me off when he
He's-
dances
he's
on
like
that
a-
fucking keyboard.
He's like a 12-year-old that gets taken advantage
And
of
she
by
gets-
an
he
old
gets
lady.
raped.
Yeah,
He gets raped.
he
He
gets
gets
to, he
raped.
gets to grab a titty.
Yeah. Fuck
That's-
Tom Hanks, that movie.
It's pretty cool though.
I mean, it's fine.
Grabs a grown woman's titty that he actually
I
likes.
think I remember as a kid I was scared of the fortune teller.
Yes, because you didn't want to become an adult.
Yeah.
Great is it the Great Hazan or something?
Some shit. Yeah, it was like scary.
They're real.
Yeah,
That one was just fucked
I
up.
ran away in fright.
So I've watched a lot more 80s movies than I've thought when I'm.
Oh,
I know you're sandbagging over there.
What about Killer Clowns Out from Outer Space?
Fuck.
I've never
that
seen
movie.
that movie and I won't watch it.
I'm pretty sure I saw that on like a shitty DVD.
It's a shitty movie.
Y'all don't
it
like
was
any of
shitty
the-
back then and it's shitty
It's
now.
shitty now.
Y'all
It's
don't
a-
like
People-
any of the Batmans?
What are you talking about? Their Batmans are amazing.
I like
There's
the,
something-
I
there's
like the
something
new
about-
Batman's better.
There's something about, even as a kid growing up, like watching the first one, that I still was like, this seems not like. There's something about it.
Batman?
Like the
Yeah, I don't know
Jack
what it
Nicholson
is.
and the
Oh, dude, see, for me, something about the old Batman's the city. It feels.
It feels like Gotham.
It feels awesome.
The first two had Gotham nailed.
And then
It's the
even,
architecture.
No, the
Yeah.
first four.
Because they have like the big
yeah, true,
statues.
true.
The first
Up
four
until
Gotham
Batman
felt
Robin.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, Batman and Robin, the city was amazing. Us fighting on ice skates.
I don't know what.
Come on.
See, and in that instance, I don't know if it's because like
What
I
the
remember
dinosaurs.
vividly having Batman Forever and Batman and Robin,
Yes.
and watching the first two Batmans.
You had those on VHS?
Yeah.
What about Michael Keaton Batman?
Rich.
But there's something about it that, like, even when I watched it without the new Batmans, that I was like, this doesn't feel right. I don't know what it was.
Now, here's my
Like,
thing.
it was
Because
like-
it wasn't Tim Burton.
Here's my question.
Yeah,
is
like ham-fisted or something.
were your parents, do your parents were the right age to watch it too?
Yes.
And be like, this kind of blows.
I don't know.
Because
Cause we watched it, and they liked it, but for some reason, like, maybe it was when I saw the newer Batman is when I started being like, this doesn't feel right.
You knew the future was coming.
No, it's not that. It's just like
I
maybe
remember,
the PG-13 and like it wasn't really, but it's kind of dark though.
I remember watching Batman and Robin a lot because it came on HBO.
dude, Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
it was just like,
The George Clooney one or whatever.
what killed the dinosaurs?
It was on HBO like every day. So during the summer, like I watched it.
Yeah,
every
he did
day.
the stick around joke, but he was like,
Stick loud.
chill out.
That's one of those movies where I think all the actors were in on it except for Arnold.
What killed the dinosaurs? Yeah,
Maybe he was in on it.
Wait,
Now,
wait,
he,
Jim Carrey was the next one?
He was in
first
Before
one.
that.
he was in the Arnold one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
Jim Carrey
No,
wasn't.
he was in the
Arnold
Poison
one.
Ivy. Or,
No,
wait,
the-
no.
It was Jim
Tommy Lee
Carrey and
Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, and then it
Batman
was
Forever.
And then Poison Ivy and Bane.
Was that last one?
And who else was in it with Poison
it was
Ivy?
Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Bane, Batman, Robin,
Oh,
and Batgirl.
Uma.
Because
with
you had,
with Urban.
because you had
Arnold.
Batgirl
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Batgirl and the nipples, and then she.
Yeah, because you had George Clooney's Batman had the big dick and nipples.
Yeah, and
Hell
she.
and then she had the big ass suit.
And she kept being like, "Throw your wife away, honey. Come with me."
Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kept trying to like bang Mr. Freeze, but he's like, "I'm in an."
And then like Robin had, I remember he had the fake lips. He's like, loose
Oh
lips,
yeah,
don't.
he's like, I had lip condoms,
Something stupid.
wax lips.
Yeah.
Or they rubber. He's
You
like,
always got me.
he said rubber lips.
Yeah.
Because she tried to kiss him.
And that was her trick. That was a
Yeah.
poison. Yeah.
It's like rubber
He's like,
lips.
I got some from you, rubber lips.
Yeah. It's like, and then like she was like playing them against each other. It's like they were like, she likes me more.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
if
they
you-
were like bidding.
Oh, and he
on
pulled
her.
out the
talking
credit
like-
card. And he's like, never leave the Batcave without
Yeah, he was
it.
like bragging. He's like, I have a bigger bank account.
It's Bruce fucking Wayne. No shit.
Now, if you want to talk about practical effects, what about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Do you guys remember that one?
haven't
Big blades of
vaguely.
grass.
They did good with
ants,
that movie.
Big yard puddles, like nasty stuff.
That was back when they had animations before the movie started.
Dude, the freaking
Like they had like a little 1-minute cartoon before the movie started with the credits rolling.
That may have.
It did.
I don't remember it.
It
I
did.
used to go to the gym theater and watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like cartoons before the
Disney World had a whole area that was dedicated to that movie.
and it scared the shit out of
It
me.
was awesome.
No, it scared me.
I
dude.
loved
I thought
it.
an ant was gonna kill me.
You're walking in these giant blades of grass.
Sounds cool.
It was fucking awesome. You scared? It
I
scared
was scared
you?
of that, but then like the next day I got to go be on Double Dare.
It's not there anymore.
Boy, you like a local celebrity.
No,
They did it. They
Did
did.
you get to pick the nose?
I got the picture of me pulling a flag down.
It was a
Nice.
Disney thing.
No, it was Universal Studios.
Was it like?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Double Dare?
Because they got the lot there.
Yeah.
Did the kids you get paired up with? Were they a dumbass?
I don't remember any of this shit at all, Tom.
It's pretty
You remember some like greasy guy coming up taking pictures of his feet though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I got like
Some Snyder.
I definitely didn't win like nothing.
Yeah, they looked at you. They looked at you and they were like,
Here's a guy
Yeah,
we can
we-
Regular
manipulate.
"Yeah, we can definitely mold this boy."
Yeah, flat feet, right?
Like yeah, I got flat feet,
That's
so I
why.
couldn't run away from Mark Summers.
They looked at your. They looked
Summers and
at.
Dan
Mark
Snyder was
Summers
back
would be
ring.
over there trying to arch your feet.
It was like
Yeah.
him.
with his fucking illness.
It was like him and Mike O'Malley trying to take turns, but Mo saved
Ah,
me.
fuck you, I ain't kid.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they took one look at you and thought we're definitely getting these little boys' feet in our
Dude,
hands.
that's the one I wanted to be on. I wanted to be on Guts.
So they had
back you.
when I went to Universal, the back lots are nothing but sound stages.
Now,
Yeah.
and it like a big Blue Man Group jerk off now.
No, I mean they probably have a little sound stage, but like they still film movies there. They're these huge warehouses, like it's A, B, C, D, E, like big giant buildings that are just behind the park.
That sucks, dude.
What? Why does it suck?
I mean, because there could have been like this cool thing. Like Nickelodeon Studios was amazing.
Yeah.
I never went to Universal as a kid. I only experienced it as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was the thing. Like you growing up watching those shows and you see the prize package or they
Yeah,
showed the
and
people going to the
somehow-
parks.
I got to see that.
See, I never.
I
I
was
wanted
like
to see
6
that.
years old.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
6 or
perfect
7
time.
years old.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then got to go to again when we were in high school, and then, like I haven't been to Florida since.
You're not missing much.
what about Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Is that an overrated movie?
Yes.
It's overrated, but it's still okay.
It's good.
It's good, but I don't go crazy. It's like one of the best. It goes down in history for a lot of movie lists.
I think
Bueller.
it's a bigger movie for people a little bit older than us.
Yeah.
I think it was probably because it was kind of a first of its kind type of movie.
yeah.
I think that's why.
Like breaking the wall.
Yeah, like he himself talking to the audience, and then him like skipping school, and you have the whole scenario. That was kind of like a new thing back then,
yeah.
because he was like the typical good guy, but doing bad boy things. I'm just saying,
Yeah, yeah.
Don't say that. Don't
you
say
know,
that.
you know
I hate
what
that.
I'm saying.
I hate that term.
He's doing bad boy things.
He's a bad boy.
He's bad boy.
He's a rebel. God.
But you know, like, and then his friends like the straight and narrow, trying to be like, we gotta get back to school.
Oh, that Cameron guy.
Yeah.
The dork.
the
and
guy from
then,
Spin City.
How's
and
he
then
a dork, though?
his
He's got a
girlfriend that
Porsche.
was just like ready to suck his dick the whole time.
Dad had a Porsche,
I don't care. He had a Porsche.
And then he like kicked it off the thing.
and then they
See,
got
if
it.
you view 80 movies like I view like 50 and 60 movies, I understand.
How do you view 50 and 60s?
Oh, I can't. It's terrible.
I hate them. That's how I view
They
it.
suck.
I
That's
can't
how
even
view
watch
Yeah.
them.
Dude, the first Night of the Living Dead.
That was hilarious because of the
awesome.
ending.
because they all
I can't even
died.
watch them.
It's like black guy kill him. It's like
Try.
I was a kid and I watched that and
That-
like
the thing is though, is that's the social commentary on it.
yeah.
Try
And
watch.
It's gory for being sorry.
No, I cut you off. Go ahead. Sorry.
Like it's pretty great when the what was it, like the girl gets hit with a hatchet or whatever or something in the movie, and like there's blood just coming out everywhere.
It's just so slow. The
Yeah.
movie itself is.
I
so
can't do
slow.
it.
The
Try watching Casablanca.
pacing. No.
Oh yeah,
Terrible.
those movies. Fuck those movies.
So bad.
Like Gone with the Wind and
Like
shit.
they're slowly like
Oh yeah, shitty bang bang.
Chitty bang.
That one might be tolerable because
And
of the
Mary
musical.
Poppins and all that.
Bring
Fuck
up-
musicals.
bring up a
Musicals are the
Casablanca.
lowest form of movie ever.
That's that's the first form of art though.
Yeah,
Fuck
but I kind of
musicals.
agree with
Yeah.
Tom.
La La Land.
Fuck musicals.
You don't like La La Land?
Never saw it.
Like you're
Amazing.
You're gonna hate the next Batman movie or Joker movie.
Joker movie. It's a musical with Lady Gaga.
It'll be alright.
Dude, La La Land is fucking good just for the way they filmed it. It's
Never
just a
seen it.
masterpiece.
I thought it was gonna be a giant Hollywood circle jerk, so I'm like, I'm not gonna watch.
It's
this.
fucking good. Have you seen it?
Seen
You're not-
parts of it. We got bored.
Is it a giant Hollywood circle jerk?
Yeah.
It's not a circle jerk. It's not. It's just Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
Whenever he flips her off in the beginning of the movie, and they're in traffic jam, that's when we cut it off.
Yeah, but they made it. And they're
What?
like, thought maybe
Not-
Like, you don't flip off Emma Watson.
Not Emma Stone. No.
Emma Stone. You don't flip her off.
is it that movie like Oscar bait and all that shit?
Yeah, it is. It's just self-celebratory.
Now, here's a movie that we would probably all agree on is either overrated or will go down in history as
Star
something
Wars.
that you'll always remember. Top Gun.
Thought you was gonna say the Brave.
Top Gun was good.
Top Gun's
The
good.
first one?
I've never seen the
The
first
second one was way better.
Never seen Top Gun.
The first one was okay.
Huh, that's correct.
Yeah,
Seems-
I never seen Top Gun all the way. The first one.
The first one was okay. It was good.
It's definitely a metrosexual movie.
My parents were probably watching that, and I was like watching Brave Little Toaster on VHS in another room.
That's a great movie. Actually, that's an 80s movie that's also going to go down in history.
Dude, have you seen it lately? It's like an existential crisis.
It's
Like
a great movie.
Like the
that
vacuum-
movie's cursed.
Dude, the vacuum tries to kill itself.
Yeah.
The movie's cursed,
Yeah.
and no one knew it.
Like the little dinosaur movies. Never watched those.
Oh,
You
Land
never
Before
watched
Land
Time.
Before
Littlefoot?
Time?
Come on, Littlefoot.
Dude, that'll bring a tear to your damn. That'll fucking tearjerker, bud.
Aw, dude.
That'll bring a damn tear to your tearjerker.
Damn tearjerker,
I
bud.
was watching that movie with Richard Gere in it, where he's a Navy
Oh,
officer, and his best friend hangs himself at the end of the movie.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was watching that kind of movie.
see, like he was doing that. I was-
Officer and a Gentleman, I think.
See, I was watching Littlefoot not make it to the great beyond, and the asteroid killed him.
Yeah, I was watching a guy who's losing his friend the entire movie. And he
Petrie didn't make it.
we were watching the same movie.
I thought you were talking about Owen Wilson's fighter pilot movie. Because isn't Richard Gere in that?
No,
And the
that's Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, that's the tracksuit guy.
And the Triceratops died.
Okay.
And at the end of Land Before Time, they
Yeah.
all realized that the Tyrannosaurus that they adopted, like, couldn't fit in, and it actually killed them all.
Oh wow.
Don't they fall into like goopy, nasty stuff? And
The tar pits.
it's like
I remember
scar.
the
It's
tar
like
pits.
it's like scarring. Hey, for
No,
the
that was-
gully, bud.
that was
He had that sexy demon monster in that movie. Tim Curry voiced
Dude,
it.
I'm gonna have to.
no,
watch,
that was the never-ending
I'm gonna have
story.
to watch that again because. Is
Oh,
it,
yeah, the horse
is it
died
there
in
like
that,
an
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one too.
in the world burning or something in that movie?
Fern Gully?
No, and
Avatar.
no, the dinosaur
Pocahontas?
movie. Oh,
Probably it's like an asteroid attack.
yeah.
It was,
what-
it was like a volcano erupted. or
no, I
something.
think it's like the asteroid hits the planet, and it's like the Earth ending, but they're trying to get out of there.
They're stupid.
They're so
they
stupid they
can't.
don't know.
They just reached the other side. They already burnt.
And then
They got to
die.
get to the water hole.
Yeah, you get under the water to far you're talking about.
It's been so long since I just remember
Those-
Littlefoot.
yeah.
If you try to watch those movies now, it probably sucks ass.
It's like heavyweights.
I don't know.
It was a big deal though. 'cause
Oh,
they, like,
heavyweight.
Fuck that movie.
I love heavyweight.
Overrated.
It is Ben Stiller's best movie.
No, Tropic
He
Thunder is.
kills it in that movie.
He does, but like
Tropic Thunder's better.
apparently the movie is way more adult. They just edited it down for.
I
PG.
love heavyweights, and it's just because of Ben Stiller.
He is funny in the movie.
He kills it.
He's
dude.
playing the same character from Dodgeball,
I think it's his best acting.
and he wasn't on the
ever.
marketing for the movie.
It was his first gig, I
See,
think.
I've never seen this.
First acting.
I think it's his
yeah.
first big
'Cause
one.
they wanted him to direct it, and he didn't. They got another. He was friends with the director, so he starred in it. He agreed to star in it, but he was like, "Don't promote me as being in the movie." So he had no marketing showed him, and when people watched the movie, they're like, "You're shitting me, Ben Stiller's in this movie,"
Dude.
and he's like in the main character of the movie.
There's a scene where the camp is sold by his mom and dad in
Yeah.
real life.
and he's dressed up as the old man.
no,
That's a different person.
so the person who currently owned the camp was an old couple.
Oh, this had Keenan Thompson in it.
Yeah.
In real life, it was his mom and dad,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and they're like kids. They cry and they're like, "We're selling the camp."
Is this a
And then-
kids movie?
Yeah.
Dude, I've never seen this.
But it's like a adult kids movie.
Pull up the camp. What's
See-
it called?
Heavyweights.
Pull up heavyweights.
I don't know the
Camp.
camp name.
Camp is sold.
Now there's
Scene.
one scene where it's deleted, but where like they do a prank on him, right? And the black kid, because there's one kid that gets kicked out of camp. That's at one point in the movie. The
Yeah, and he
black
comes
kid.
back and he's like, "Blah, blah, blah, blah."
There's a scene where it shows him laughing and it flashes white, like he gets killed off.
Just go to
and they
like
come back and he's like, he's not here with us anymore.
This is the trailer.
oh, is this on Disney Plus?
It's on Disney Plus.
Pull over! Dad, I'm starving!
Far from the everyday
yeah, they're at a fat camp and they just eat food the whole way to camp.
a place place where big
Congratulations, Mr. Sims. You are the fattest boy in camp.
is beautiful.
Oh, that fucking
He's a drug
Mighty
addict now.
Ducks guy.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
This is definitely not sanitary.
Oh God, what is
For
this?
Jerry and his friends,
Yeah, the blob.
it was a dream come true.
Damn it! That's the
Until
best part. Who's nobody high-fived him? One guy high-fived him.
Turned it into
Oh,
a nightmare.
dude, no wonder I didn't see this.
Canceled today due to lack of hustle.
Now, after 6 weeks of frustration,
Then we're gonna climb that 1,000 foot rock face over there.
starvation,
There isn't a gummy bear left in this entire camp.
and humiliation,
Nice swing, you fat.
That
Everyone.
the guy that wrote this is one of Adam Sandler's best friends.
far more important than lose a few pounds.
I have a plan.
He's out to gain respect.
What is going on?
You can't kidnap the owner of a camp.
Welcome to the annual Apache Relay.
Whoa.
Good as anybody.
Oh, that guy.
And it's about time we started acting that way.
I have seen this movie.
Yeah, you remember the go-kart race, don't you?
Presents
He flies over him at the end.
every kid
Tell me the artist and title, please. Cher?
Da Vinci's Mona Lisa.
tired of taking it.
I'm so slow. It would have been cool to go fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, putting a little boat propeller on there would not have done that.
To
Dude, they showed the whole movie in the trailer.
heavyweights.
They obviously won.
And Judd Apatow wrote it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the guy that's always in an Adam Sandler film, right?
One of them. Yeah.
Which one is it?
It's the guy that's his little friend guy that's always
So-
in the movies, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
I think I would rather see like one
I
of
know
the.
his face.
I'd rather see
Grandma's Boy?
a late '70s, early '80s camp comedy.
You know, that's the what we're missing. I was told Taylor the other day, is like the 90s had a bunch of kid movie, like camp movies, right?
Yeah.
So did the '80s and
Like,
with '70s.
Yeah, like Camp Nowhere. The
Camp,
other one with
this
Christopher
is not a
Lloyd.
thing anymore because you don't go to camp because
I
you're
guess so.
afraid your kid's gonna get
Yeah,
touched.
people don't go to camp soon.
Like now, the camp movies, it's gonna be like on a
A tablet.
yeah, we'll do like an online camp movie. I feel
Yeah.
like I shouldn't talk about this because it's gonna get stolen.
Like my
You could
kids
pitch
go to
this, dude, like an online camp movie.
my kids go to camp. I just take them to the YMCA and pick them back up.
Nice.
Okay, it's like a
They don't
one-day-
have space camp where you stay for like a month anymore. They
Space
don't have
camp.
Oh yeah, I remember. I always wanted to go to space camp.
Yeah,
I
did,
never-
do you remember somebody came to our school and talked about it?
Yeah.
And I remember
Yes.
coming home, talking to my parents.
like,
"We
we're
just
not
got
doing
cameras." She's like,
They were game until they saw how much it was.
Yeah.
My parents were like, "Oh, "That sounds like fun."
And then it's
And
like,
it's like,
it was way too much money for
Yeah.
back then.
fuck
It was
that.
probably like $500 for like.
it's probably more than
a couple
that,
days.
dude.
Yeah, it was like $500 a day or some shit. Back in like '99
Yeah.
or whatever.
See, now camp is just glorified daycare that's just
Mm-hmm.
overpriced. They don't actually camp.
That's another thing. I never got to go to camp.
I didn't either.
I'm glad I didn't get to.
I think camp was more like an idea than a thing kids actually did.
Yeah.
think
I
it was
didn't
a,
do camp or
a
Boy
status
Scouts.
thing.
I did Boy Scouts.
I do.
I didn't.
that guy was in Heavyweights.
I guess he was.
I don't remember.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson. I don't remember him in that.
Yeah.
I went to like summer school. Like my mom enrolled me into,
That's different.
let's call it summer camp, but it wasn't at a camp with a lake. It was just like at a church.
You know what? I'll tell you what,
okay.
I did do a daycare once.
Yeah, let's call
I
it
think
daycare.
I did daycare one time at like Faneuil's church. There was some older kids playing NES and they bullied me.
You see that it always sucked because I did a vacation Bible school thing.
Vacation Bible School was always all right.
I hated it because it's like I go there, I didn't know anybody, I didn't care to make friends. I just wanted to go back home. So the whole time I'm just like sitting there for like 3 hours.
See, that's a fair point. If
And I'm
somebody
like-
just takes you somewhere
And it wasn't even during the day. It was like
at night,
hey, I'm home from work. Go to vacation Bible school now. I'm like,
It's like a vacation for your parents.
yes.
no, it was cool.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this
It's
shit?
no, it was fine.
what
It's
is
just because you
this
didn't
shit?
know anybody.
Yeah, because it wasn't a church that we went to or anything. It
That
was
is
just some
kind of weird
random
that your
shit.
mom just randomly takes you to a.
Unless it
random
was the
Bible
church
school.
that we went to, and I was just like, "Fuck this place."
That guy.
I think
Yes, Yep.
it was like up
He,
here
like,
at Blackwater
co-wrote
Park or whatever.
Heavyweights.
So I think it was the church we were going
He's
to.
like a small part.
It was just I didn't.
Yeah.
I never went to Bible school and
Right.
like, you
It's
know,
all
so
connected.
Yeah.
like I didn't really know anyone there.
See, I
so-
remember going to Bible school and just like we was just dicking off so hard.
Yeah. Oh man, I love this place called First Methodist in Salisbury. It was the shit. They just let us fuck off. And then I went like the next year and someone took over new ownership and made us sing Like we had church singing time in every morning for 2 hours, and they really changed it. It sucked balls.
Dude, see, I remember one time doing
They
that.
structured it.
We hopped into the back
don't
of like
want
the
that.
leader's Nissan Titan, and he drove us down 85 to Carowinds.
Questionable.
That sounds sketchy.
In the back of the
Questionable.
truck.
That was leading
In the
down
backpack
the
of the truck, or like the back
No,
seat,
in
or
the
like.
back of a Nissan. I rode down 85 in the back.
See,
of
that's
a Nissan
back in the day
Titan.
when boys could be boys.
and Carowinds didn't have cracks. Mm-hmm. In the roller coaster.
That was before 77 was like 8 lanes.
Oh, dude, that one lane on 77, 85 to 77 merge has always before it was even.
85
worse
was 4 lane.
No, it's just going to 85 to 77. Get on 77. It's always like a hard ass and who
Yeah.
can get there first.
It's weird.
Always
Yeah.
has been.
Dude, it's crazy to think back that once there was 2 lanes here, 2 lanes there on 85. Like
Yeah.
at one point,
That popper tent and shit.
yeah. And then there was
Yeah,
all
the
that-
way up to 77 was 2 lanes.
That's wild.
It's basically, it looked like 485 basically. Like if you've been on 485 going to Matthews, like
It's just 2 lanes.
That section
Yeah.
blows. They're so slow at making that expanded.
Is
It
that the
sucks.
old part? Or, are you talking about the old
Yeah,
one?
from like Albemarle to like,
Like the-
Ray Road.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
ever go
They
out
started building
there.
that thing in the 70s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Really?
Yeah, 485 started like in the late 70s, early 80s.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I was shocked when I found out that too.
What?
Yeah, it was like a 30-year endeavor.
I feel like that's something that
That's,
started.
That's why they're
like,
now like going back and widening it now.
I feel like that's something that started like
No.
within our like perception
Yeah, so we
of
got
driving.
No, we got 45.
Yeah.
first it started out as a dirt road.
No, because I remember as a kid, our patch of road to Salisbury. I remember when they started widening it.
Yeah. I remember you had to take Old Concord Salisbury Road to get up to Concord because 85 was not like feasible enough. I remember that.
What?
I don't know. I had a weird childhood. Or we would take Old Concord Salisbury Road to Charlotte instead of 85.
That's a long way.
Sorry, it started in 1990. Sorry.
Oh, to do it 49 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like-
'Cause there was no way to get
Your
across.
mom wants to go to Charlotte. She's just going down Irish Potato Road.
One thing I
Still
still
does that.
don't understand is the inner and an outer. I don't understand, like if someone's like, yeah, just take 485 inner, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Because one direction is inside the circle and one direction is outside the
Right,
circle.
so is that what the inner loop goes down, right?
Yeah, the inner loop is the one that I mean it goes in a circle, so it kind of fucks you. But the inner loop is the one if you're starting at Carowinds at 77, it goes to 16 and comes across to Mallard Creek back up to 85.
But it's not a constant circle.
Because it used to be, because
Yeah, it is. It
There's
connects
like
all the
lefts
way.
and rights.
Well, it connects.
That's what
wait,
that's
wait.
what screws
But if you
me
look
up.
at it on a map from GPS,
I don't
looks
look
like
at
this.
it from a map.
Because
It looks like this. It's just kind of.
They started the construction in the 70s. The first part opened in the 90s.
inner loop and outer loop makes more sense to the
Yeah.
people that used to do it.
I get inner outer. I don't get east west because it changes.
Yes, that is weird.
Like if you're on one part of the highway, east west is different, right?
Dude,
I remember for a while-
I'm trying to think about that right now.
For a little while, they had the inner and outer signs mixed up because they didn't even know.
Yeah, I always just
And
remember.
then they had
inner-
to take those down and change them.
I just taught myself. I learned what inner, where I'm going, and outer was.
Yeah, you just remember I'm on this exit and I need to go this way
Yeah.
to get to that one.
Huh.
You just memorize the whole fucking route. Or route.
Yep.
I've
It
always
gets
wanted.
me.
I've never done it. How many miles is the full loop? I mean,
Will it do a loop?
45?
It'll just
it's
continuously
60.
keep going?
It's 60.
Have you really not
Yes.
seen it on the map?
Do you not know what 45?
It can. You can do a whole loop.
I've
just
always
never-
wanted to do
It's
it.
67 miles total.
I'm gonna have to do that.
67
That's not that
miles.
You
bad.
see the circle around Charlotte,
That's
the screen?
485.
That's 485.
Yeah, you can get
if
off.
you zoom in even closer,
It gets even bigger.
You can get
that's 277.
The 277 circle Charlotte.
It's a
too.
little circle.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It's 277.
Oh, I hate going from 277 to 77 to 85.
Nightmare.
I was just saying, part of
Hey.
that like a toll now.
So what?
No, they're adding the toll to
Hang on.
the tolls on 77.
I got something for you.
The part that they're working on 485, it's going to be a toll also.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right here it says they started doing that. Hold on.
They love their tolls down here now. I guess because they can't get funding to do the road work, so they're having the toll people fund it,
I guess.
and then getting kickbacks from the state.
That's so
That's
stupid.
one of our trailers.
What?
Just cutting traffic off.
What?
It's an orange trailer coming from the parking deck. I think.
I was gonna send it to y'all.
You should have. Let me see that.
You just happened to see him?
Your boy down there. Your boy's down there slipping in at the last second.
Hey, time is money.
Getting it done.
You gotta
And
tell,
then,
tell whoever's driving you to chop chop.
2011
myself.
is when they started talking about doing a toll lane.
And then listen to this.
They started the State of 7 one back in 2009.
Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus. Look at this.
Out of my way! The 11 with big trucks.
He
Do
just
that.
stopped in the road. I think he's...
Just part of the
It sucks, man.
Look at this, Thomas.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that part blows.
Just part of the interstate.
And they've milled all of 277, so the bridges are really high up and the road's like a good inch or two down. So you pop every. See, the thing that fucks 277 up, other than the bad exits, is a 50-mile-per-hour speed limit. And if everyone would actually drive the speed limit, traffic would flow properly. But since some people go 50 and some people go 80, it causes bottlenecks and clump ups, which cause people not to be able to merge and unmerge successfully.
People cutting in at the last second also keep it bind up. It binds it up.
That too. But if people actually followed all the speed limit signs, then everything would be, traffic would flow the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Because that's how they design all the roads is, well, people are going to drive this fast, not 30% of people are going to go 80, 20% are going to go 75. So then you have like 30 people meet up into this group, and then they're all trying to get off at the same time instead of staying spaced out like they're supposed to.
That's why so many people die under our new exit.
Dude, all these fucking cheeseburgers fucking driving their Altimas back and forth like this.
Dude,
like,
they're just like, let's
they got
go.
the 10-day tags on their fucking shit, and it's just like, you see them driving,
Dude,
like they're fucking sleeping. And
some motorcycles just like went 180 and just died under our exit.
the motorcycle is fine because they're risking their own life.
Yeah, but
somebody
risking my life too.
But someone in another car with no insurance and is beat to shit, and they're just cutting 8 lanes, just going 30 over the speed limit.
Thomas is not right. There are a bunch of cheeseburger Altimas between here and Salisbury. Just
going to Charlotte too.
Yeah.
And you know they don't have insurance.
Tacos.
You know they're in a beater car. And it's like, I'm in my car. I don't want to hit them because they're not going to pay for their shit.
You're talking about basketball Americans.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Watermelon people.
What?
You heard that term? You got soccer you got soccer Americans. You got basketball Americans.
What are we?
Yeah, what? Who's a soccer
We're like
American?
bicycle Americans.
Is that Italian?
We quarterback Americans.
Yeah.
Italian?
We're like potato salad people.
We're like in the trench,
Cornbread.
and we're in the trenches Americans.
Oh no, cornbread could be considered one or the other. I think that's probably like a mixed diversity.
Yeah, cornbread was eaten by poor whites and poor blacks.
Yeah.
There is a really high statistic that you have a very high chance of getting in a wreck in the Charlotte area.
Yeah.
Because of how people drive.
Yeah.
Because our roads have drastically gotten worse without any sort of expansion.
Dude, it's a...
Hey, we got the lottery. Why aren't our roads fixed?
That's because
we got to get them casinos.
Education lottery, sorry.
That's because the education lottery, when it brought, I don't know the number, but it brought in $2 billion.
Yeah.
For the education, they cut the budget by $2 billion.
Yep.
So where did that money go?
It's just a wash.
To the Powerball.
Someone got the money.
I just know that our education
They
was
cut it.
slashed by the same amount that the lottery made.
Who got the money?
Probably the
governor.
Powerball.
Roy Cooper got it.
No, it wasn't Roy Cooper. It's probably like,
Someone who made the
I
lottery.
don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I have opinions on our
There's a bunch of
state.
lobbyists. Well, are you for or against the casinos coming to North Carolina?
I think sure, why not?
That's
but,
why. That's how I feel.
But
Might
also,
as well.
our state's gerrymandered to hell.
Yeah.
It's like if you say that though, it's like you're a damn liberal. It's like no, I just noticed that our country,
It's
calling a spade here.
It's fucked. It's fucked. Well, to be like almost dead last in education also is pretty fucked. Also,
It's kind of funny.
Whoa, what you talking about, Dominus?
I don't know. Maybe
Education.
Hey, we don't
education.
treat teachers like we're the shit in a state.
But it could also be the discrepancy of demographic. Where it's like where my kids go to elementary school it's better because it's this area. But if they went to elementary school in like
Kannapolis.
Salisbury.
East Spencer, it would not be the same.
So there's more lacrosse Americans here versus basketball Americans.
Yes, yes.
Field hockey Americans.
Yeah, you got the crab leg Americans over there.
Hockey Americans.
Whoa, what's a crab leg American? I was taken back by soccer American.
You got them KFC eaters over there.
Okay. Well,
I see what you're saying.
Big Laotian community over there.
I know. And us over here in North Spencer.
You're talking about you're
much better off.
you're in a city that's not surrounded by another city.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well,
we're
in a
always
city
we're
I'm saying that Spencer's like walled in by Salisbury.
We're in a town. See, I'm banking on us having.
That's kind of their ghetto.
I'm banking on Exit 65 at the very least having a Harris Teeter, and
or
at the
Lowe's
very
Foods or something.
at the very most a Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I don't want Trader Joe's because something about it is so chaotic every time you walk in. But
There's
it's
going to
like-
be
You're
an
not getting a
Amazon.
Trader
There's going to be
Joe's.
an Amazon facility and possibly a gas station.
if it's a Publix or a Whole Foods.
That's it.
There's going to be nothing.
I'm
the
good.
There's gonna be an
area
Amazon facility and a gas station.
the area doesn't demand a Trader Joe's. Like there's not enough.
No, have you been in a
high-class
Trader
fruit.
Joe's?
I
Yeah.
demand.
Why does it feel so claustrophobic?
It feels like
Low
a
ceilings.
members only in there too.
Yeah, I
Why does it
demand-
feel so like anxiety
I
inducing?
don't get that.
I need a
It
whole,
feels weird.
I just don't feel
Foods.
welcome.
Whole Foods is what I need.
Whole Foods would be great.
Whole Foods would be amazing just because Amazon will bring it to you.
We probably will get a Whole Foods up
Yeah.
here at 65.
I'm
They're
just
supposed
saying-
to put more stuff. Like we're
rather
supposed
have
to get
that.
Or a
McDonald's.
Lowe's
Like
Food.
Alex wouldn't have to pay a guy to go to Food Line and then meet him in the parking lot to get his groceries.
Well, if Alex didn't choose to get something delivered on a parade day,
Gotta have my milk and
You
eggs.
say he
baby.
got screwed by rideshare, like hardcore.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
I'm not blaming you. He should have known there was a parade. He should have.
I live in
like,
a fucking city.
Yeah, but
Hey,
he
it's-
should have seen the thing. Be like, oh, there's a parade here.
the parade shouldn't
gotta-
apply to food delivery.
No, but
Put
he's
an
gonna be like-
asterisk next to that city.
No, he should be like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I
And
can't.
he said he's like, come get your groceries out of my parking lot.
What's going on with your? Did you get you an insurance claim on the
Still
all the
processing.
damage?
Yeah.
What are they gonna? They're gonna take care of your carport.
Well, I'm waiting to hear back
Find
from the
out.
state.
He's behind all the rich people.
I
in
should have brought that
Morrisville.
wire over. Just chunked it in there.
It's fine. I could have told a guy I had anything underneath there. He didn't look. He was like, I'll write it down.
Oh, did you tell him you had
would've.
anything in there?
Yeah. I told him I had a Traeger, all kinds of shit underneath there. And he was like, okay, I'll tell him. Just remind them when they call you back.
Did
He
you
was like, there's some roof damage there. They'll probably replace the whole roof.
Dude, we could like crush some stuff and just put it under there.
We already came out and did all it and stuff.
He didn't
Did you
take pictures though.
I think he did.
Oh, okay.
He
So
measured and took everything down, submitted. It's already submitted.
But you didn't say it was wired up and stuff.
No.
Man,
Well, you can tell it wasn't wired up.
Wow. You've been like, I had solar panels on it.
I had a 85-inch TV under there.
I mean, I was cutting. The guy was measuring like the whole house and like measuring like all the fence. He's like, I got all the fence. I got that piece back there, the roof.
You're gonna get a nice fence.
I got extra pieces of wood. I'll just put the pieces back in.
Pocket the money. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's the.
Well, that's easy because that's just a slat.
Well, that's the
wood
insurance.
panel.
Now, see, he's going to show up in a couple weeks in a new truck.
No, he'll have all the dioramas that money could buy.
No, I'll.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why are
money-
we calling them dioramas?
That's what it's
Dioramas.
called.
It's a statue.
All
Right?
right, look.
Dioramas at scene.
He's paid. Didn't you say you just paid off your truck?
I just paid off my truck.
Yeah, don't buy a new one. Just buy dioramas every month.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got a lot of money for Warhammer.
That's a
I'm just-
sound investment.
That's
No, I'm
Split it, right? Really, with your wife, right?
Yeah, until she wants a new car.
Or another vacation?
Tell her to start saving
What
up.
I'm doing is whatever money we get, I'm going to replace the roof first
Yeah.
because it's 20 years. So I need to get a new shingles.
the house roof.
Yeah, the house roof.
Okay.
That's a good investment.
Actually, you got.
But that might already be included in it because I got to wait and see the report because he included that in the
Well,
report.
yeah, you need a new roof now because of the storm.
You
Yeah.
can do it yourself, save some money.
I'm good. I ain't going to shingle my house.
You put tin roof on that bitch.
Apparently, well, I
really
wanna
loud.
apparently when a house catches on fire, it's like an oven.
What do you mean? It's made
Like,
out of wood.
Yeah, but apparently, like with a metal roof, your house burns down quicker
Huh.
because it makes the oven.
Because
There was a house that was just left standing
I'll
in
let you-
Hawaii,
I'll
and it
let
had a
you-
metal roof,
I'll
and they
let you
say
know.
it's.
So nothing got burned down.
I'll let you know one day. My
Thomas,
house burns down.
Thomas, will you pull up?
The one with the red roof. That's
Yeah.
there's no fire damage to anything in the
I don't know,
property.
dude. I have a red roof and I've never burned down. So
It's
Because
because it's red roof.
the metal roof kept the flames away.
no, they actually say that house didn't have any vegetation at the
Like
house.
dry. Okay.
Like in California, the new
all dry
rule
stuff.
they want you to have no vegetation around your house
just
within
have
like
a-
5 yards
no,
or
just
something.
straight up have a yard of gravel.
Yeah, that will
I've
save
seen
your
people do
house.
that.
That'll save your house if there's a fire. Like my house is fucked because
You live in the woods.
You're in the trees.
Yeah. So
like you hear the trees talking shit. That's how deep you are.
Yeah. People over there, they
Sounds
just have
cool.
hardscapes and stuff. They don't have landscapes.
Yeah.
Trees do talk.
Yeah, they do. Have you ever hugged
He
a
does.
tree?
He hears the trees talking, then like some guy comes out of them.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
Go hug a tree, Chris. It'll fuck you.
Hey, fuck Thomas.
What?
That one tree fucked him up.
Damn, son.
Oh, what was that?
I didn't even. You just pulled up a wound.
Oh, it looks
Oh,
way
it
better.
Was that from your house?
It looked way worse like last week.
Wait, that was
Is that? Did you get it from your house?
Was that
That's where you got it from.
It
Yeah.
was like poison sumac, poison oak, poison
I
ivy,
saw
something like that.
poison on your trees, and I thought I told everybody, be careful, there's poison over here. Just touch it with
Well,
your
the
hands.
thing is, it didn't get all on me. It's just where it got on my gloves, and I did this.
Oh, man,
And I
that
scratched with my
sucks.
gloves because it got on my neck. It got a little bit on my
His
legs.
back.
It didn't get on my back.
Your balls or anything?
You
It just got like this arm barely even got it, but this arm because I remember vividly scratching here
In your
with my gloves on.
Oh yeah.
And it fucked me.
And Elizabeth got stung by 2 bees, and
Poor-
she
poor
had this
shame.
like huge. She had this.
For shame.
Hey, are you
She had
gonna?
this huge thing like for. She still has a ring around like where she got
Jesus.
stung.
Are y'all
bathroom.
gonna sue his homeowner's insurance over that?
Yeah, we could probably get it home like a claim. Yeah.
You might as well pile in.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
gonna be cashing out from insurance, right?
I fucking
Might
doubt
as well
that.
cash.
That
in
was my
with
whole
it.
plan. Come over with a chainsaw, trip, and put a tree through my eye.
It's totally worth it. The State Farm ain't gonna pay out.
I'm
for
pretty
that.
sure one of them tree limbs fucked up my pulley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're what?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
You're pulling on your chainsaw?
No, on my
Yeah.
car.
my
Really?
chainsaw got messed up too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Claim it.
Add on to it, guys. Fuck it.
I've had a lot of emotional and physical distress.
Yeah, I do have PTSD from all that.
I was out there just getting my tree, and then y'all showed up. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Oh, we were trespassing.
Yeah, y'all were trespassing. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing.
So your tree damage is still there. Like
Yeah.
the tree is still there.
The tree's gone. They got chopped up and everything.
The crew came out.
Yeah.
The crew came out.
Yeah, it's all removed.
So the insurance company took care of that like quick, or the
Well, I had
city
to put
came
a
out.
deposit and get a guy to cut
Your
it up.
deductible.
Yeah, I got internet into my deductible. They got to pay me back for it.
Yeah,
They're supposed to.
they cleaned it up.
Yeah,
Did they
enough.
mulch all of it up, or they leave you
They just leave
firewood?
fucking logs in the wood across the street from me.
Those,
told
like
the
at your
kid-
neighbor.
They just like cut the fucking tree in 8-foot section and just threw it in the woods across from me.
Might as well.
At least the homeless people won't be back.
Yeah, they won't
They're
be.
probably under it.
I mean,
didn't
they
get-
chopped. They took a whole day. They chopped up the 3 trees and like apparently the tree that fell in the middle took out like 3 more trees in the woods.
That was a big old tree, dude.
He tried to be like try to give me a deal. He's like, I'll charge you for 3, but there was a bunch more in there than I could see.
Okay.
Shut up.
Oh, you're
They're
trying
like,
to
they're
talk
like
it
little
up,
trees like this. They got crushed. You know.
trying to talk it up like he got.
Yeah,
gamed,
yeah. Like I got a
gamed you.
deal on it.
yeah.
Man, them
Fuck outta
trees they
here.
just started multiplying like like trees.
Well,
Asshole.
I told you should have photoshopped the invoice and got an extra $2,000 from it.
It's fine.
Thomas, that's straight up fraud.
It's only fraud if you get caught.
I'm attempting.
I'm not worth. That's not worth going to jail for.
No.
It's
I'm
only fraud if you get caught.
I
told
get
you
it.
You should have went in cahoots with the guy.
It's fine.
I get it. I'm hypothetically thinking about committing fraud.
Yeah, just cover your
Man, y'all were-
deductible.
I'm not doing that. It's not
Hypothetical.
worth.
All right, what's your hypothetical?
Y'all can go in cahoots
If
together.
you could commit fraud, how would you commit fraud?
All right. So
Hypothetically.
I'm hypothetically building a house,
Right.
All right.
and I had an inspection, and it was,
Hypothetically, if you built another house and had a hypothetical inspection, right?
hypothetically, you have to keep in mind how high off of your stovetop your microwave is.
I didn't
Okay.
know that, but hypothetically, keep going.
That makes sense because of like stove grease
You
fires
don't want
and
it.
stuff.
You don't want it like right on top of it,
Yeah,
right?
it'll
You
melt
want
it.
you want enough space for pots and splash.
Yeah.
So hypothetically,
Because you're not gonna have a hood, you're gonna have a microwave to do the work.
yeah. So I called hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
I would call in an electrical inspection, and then let's say the inspector just was like, "Oh, that looks off," and he went over and measured the distance, and he was like, "This doesn't look right. I'm gonna need to see your instructions that says that it's supposed to be this distance." So hypothetically, I read my instructions, and I was out of it by 1.5 inches.
Okay.
I was 1.5 inches low. So I thought, hypothetically, I could make the instruction manual say whatever I want. I could make it, I could scan it in,
Right.
then change it, and then
Just a
put
little
that
bit.
new page in. And I was like, it wouldn't take much to get what I need.
Well, it would be a lot easier than having to move up wire and sheetrock.
Oh, so it's the sheetrock's okay. It's like the
Or the
cabinet
cabinets and
is
stuff,
the
too.
mount. So I'd have to go in and move that up 1.5 inches. I'd take this out, move that up, cut my doors off that much, reinstall it. And so it's
some ball busting over nothing.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta do a job right. Sometimes you just gotta do a job.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta fudge a job, and I'm
Sometimes you gotta
thinking about fudging a job.
sometimes you gotta do things right to get things done the right way, and sometimes you just gotta eat
I feel
some
like
fudge.
hypothetically, is the inspector like tech savvy?
That's the thing. If I did a paper thing, and then he's like, "I'm gonna have to think about it," and then worst case scenario, hypothetically, he asks me, "What's the model of that microwave?" through text, and then he decides to look it up.
Well, then you just give him a wrong number, or
Give him the wrong model number.
or you send him a link. You copy the link and send him a link, but the link he goes to sends to a website that you've created.
Oh, you have him forward to like pre-made Samsung.
It's a lot of work.
Just like a screenshot of
That's
of
just
that.
as much work as moving everything
Well,
up
here's
an
the
inch
thing,
and a half.
though,
Yeah.
is you could hop on though when he clicks on the link, you could get all of his information.
And then there's a
Oh, so
one
then you dox him.
Like if you're like if you're fraud, you might as well take his identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insurance fraud and identity theft.
Hey, be like, well, I'm still not thinking too good about that microwave. And be like, well, I saw your Dropbox shared folder. I'm not thinking too good about that either.
Yeah, I put child porn in it.
I'm not thinking too great about that either, Steve. And he's like, what do you mean? It's like, the one that says secret folder don't open. I don't think anyone wants to see that.
Or there's
He's like, I don't have that. He's like, but I think you do.
that website I created. There's a 1-800 number that's forwarded to my phone number as a customer
All the
service.
customer contact support.
I'm just saying, it gets over. The Indian people can do it. I think you can do it.
Only I'm thinking of you.
And somehow I scam hypothetically Greg out of like $50 somehow.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though: is it's like a two-pronged attack. Like as he's looking at this thing, saying this doesn't seem right, he's like, "Oh no, my account's hacked." So that becomes the major issue.
Oh yeah, he
Not that
loses focus.
Yeah, so you being out of
and you get your first mortgage
your
payment
cabinets,
for free.
yeah, your cabinets being too low, it's no longer the thing. The thing is that he's being hacked.
Yep.
Yeah, so
It's like some Art of War shit over
See
here.
what
Yeah,
you
it's
do?
like the plot of like the fourth Die Hard movie.
You hack it, but you don't tell him, and you take like 50 cents out of his account every 2 weeks.
You're talking about the Die Hard movie with the shitty kid,
nobody notices
like the
pennies.
2006 one.
So we're close though, but that's what I hypothetically thought about doing.
I think the hypotheticals usually because you just feign ignorance if somebody calls you on it.
Hopefully,
Okay, well,
I
this
didn't know.
This is what mine said.
That's what I came with. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I'm thinking I might
I'm
try
just a
that.
layman.
You would have to have someone else do it for you, so you could have plausible deniability,
I
but
just
not have it, not have
lean
a
all
text
into
trail.
it.
Oh yeah, like damn, is it bud? I didn't know that
Like
link
you
was
fake your
bad.
IQ test and shit, so when you pull it up, you're just retarded.
Go cross-eyed.
Yeah. Like you create a whole fake medical profile on yourself. You're artistic.
So
and
what?
everything.
So what? You just gotta pass the
What is
electrical
that?
thing.
What
and
does
then you're
that
good?
have to do with anything?
Well, when
though?
you say I didn't know, and everyone's like, you had to know, and it's like, well, here's my medical papers. I didn't know.
Your just first defense is I'm autistic.
I'm autistic and I'm actually retarded.
Oh, well, what did the guy pulls back? Well, actually, you should have been hyper focused on this, sir.
True, yeah, it's a different kind. Yeah, you picked the wrong kind of autist.
Well, you're low functioning, right?
Yeah, you're a low functioning
Oh,
psychopath.
so
not
you're
high
It's like some people have a color. Some people have a color spectrum. I am a spectrum.
Yeah,
They're just gonna get you detained.
Yeah, true. You might go to a white room.
No, don't put me near.
I am close. We're halfway through painting the house.
It's
and,
edging you, isn't it?
Huh?
It's edging you, isn't it?
The house is edging me.
Yeah.
I don't. Is it
Nice.
jerking off?
I was hoping you would be like, okay.
Yeah, senioritis, edging, like getting close to the end.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there, it's
yeah.
like, no,
No.
Joking you right now.
joking me.
It's not joking you. His house.
Joking is
his
different
house
than
is-
edging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're joking, his house.
Joking, you're just like
His
So
house.
that's what the
Is,
house is
in
doing.
the
It's like,
shower.
his house
Yeah.
isn't gonna get more square
you're in the,
footage.
you're in the shower joking.
Well, I mean, okay. The fact that you might the fact that you might get to move in is edging you because
Why is the house getting taller?
it seems like You're getting close to finishing,
House
but you
seems
just
thicker now.
haven't yet.
The
Joke in the house.
The house is thicker. There's more insulation now.
We're almost there. We got to finish painting.
It's
and
edging you.
I got to fix like 2 little plumbing problems, and we're there. But
Only 2.
I need like 2 days, 2 solid days. Like we're probably not going to the food truck thing tomorrow.
Well, why didn't you go today if you did it 2 days?
I worked today, and I didn't want to bail on the podcast again.
Is
so
that food truck thing awesome? I haven't been yet.
yeah, it's awesome.
good.
It's just a little
Except for last
expensive.
week.
There was a little praise. Nothing is praise, but
They
there was
always
a
have
little praise.
they always have the church there, but you know.
I've never seen that there.
What?
They always have the little tent. It's like thanks because the person that DJs is from the church.
Well, she was actually on the microphone, like getting everybody out there and praising.
Oh,
last week.
that's different. Because usually the dude that's always there DJing, he's from the church.
The lady.
No,
there's
remember that black dude, and he was out there and he kept hitting.
There's a lot.
He kept hitting the thing on the turntables or whatever. It was like chicka chow or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
He kept hitting it like every 30 seconds. He'd be like choo choo choo.
yeah. It's good, Chris.
What'd you get?
Last week, I got something off the Island Boys.
What'd you get? Did you like kiss another dude?
It was fit. Yeah,
kissed
it
your
was
brother.
It was shrimp that was deep fried shrimp and French fries, and it was fucking amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. Highly recommended. But it was $20.
I don't think I'll pay that for shrimp.
It was a lot of food. It was $20.
Yeah, the food truck thing is good food, but it is pricey.
What'd you get the first time?
The first time I got tacos, Thomas was like, "Get the tacos." What were they called?
The birria tacos.
Birria. They dunk them in a liquid. They fry that, and then they give you the same liquid in a cup, and you're supposed to like dunk the taco and eat it like
It's-
that.
It's the Hispanic French.
It's like a French dip.
Yeah. Yeah, they braise the beef, and then the sauce that the beef is cooked, that's braised in, they cook the tortilla in it and serve it for you as a dipper.
Then the second time I went, I think I got the goose on the loose. It's like a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that chicken sandwich was good.
Dude, there's a lobster truck around here I want to go to get.
They got the lobster truck there.
Yo, that's a place where it's like $30 for a sandwich, but I want one.
They got a
not
lobster
worth it.
truck there.
Alex has talked me out of getting the lobster truck.
You been there? You been to the lobster truck?
No, I got the lobster
Not worth it.
truck at the Hendrick dealership in North Lake.
All the cousins' main lobsters.
Expensive.
I'm probably talking about the same place. So.
It's like a black truck with the lobster.
Do they do mac and
Meth.
cheese stuff too?
Yeah, I got lobster roll.
Not good.
I mean, it was good, but like the prices, it's like
We got donuts last time, little mini donuts.
that's cool. Y'all fuck too.
Who?
I didn't go the last
I
time. he
fucked
went.
when I went home. Yeah, I fucked.
This guy decided to go without telling anybody last time.
Me?
Suck each other off on
I
the way
told
back.
you.
You were like, "Yeah, we're heading to the food truck thing." I'm like, "It's already 6 o'clock." What was I supposed to do? I was in the middle of cooking by then.
That's what I did the first time. I was like, "Hey man, what you?" And you were like, "Food." And I was like,
Well,
"Yeah."
yeah, because last time I had meal prep. This time I was cooking.
Hey, give it a try.
You gotta give me like a little more heads up if you're going.
I don't. You're never gonna go, are you?
No,
Okay. And what about you?
What about if the weather's better?
I don't care about going to food trucks.
Okay.
Love the honesty.
Sorry, I mean I should go just for the hanging out with my friends.
The camaraderie.
I don't fucking care.
I don't fucking want to go.
I don't
That's
want to
fine.
fucking
That's
go.
why you
with
got more Warhammer stuff painted than I do.
Maybe we'll go to.
Yeah, I'm just at home in the kitchen, just there's complete silence, painting my stuff.
Do you paint in complete silence?
You don't have nothing on like
Do you?
YouTube or nothing.
No, I have my phone on YouTube.
Okay.
I think
I think he's in the zone.
I mean,
It's like,
I'm with you. I've painted with
I have
music,
in both. Yeah,
and I
both.
painted in complete silence. I kind of do prefer complete silence.
Most of the time I do audio because I don't want to hear my dog licking his mouth. That just drives
Yeah,
you
the-
mental. It's just in bed, sleeping, all of a sudden it's just like,
dude,
It's got to be a tiny version of my 100-pound dog. I
It's
can't
annoying.
stand it. I can't stand my big dog
Dude,
doing
my
it.
last mistake was with airbrushing. Like I was like you, I was like I put my headphones on, no PPE. I'm just going to town, and then next thing you know, I'm high as fuck.
gives all the fumes.
Dang. You got to get you a carbon.
No, I did nothing. I'm just like
Just
this
straight
ain't-
raw dog.
This
Just
ain't
fucking
nothing.
Yeah, I know, pussy.
Next thing you know, I'm getting up like, oh,
Yeah, this is real.
Just get you one off Amazon. They might be. Get you a mask off Amazon. Get you the real 3M carbon filters off. Like
No,
from
N95 will
Sherwood.
work.
No,
Yes,
will not. No,
You
we
just-
will not.
You can just
No,
put one
it
of them
probably
little
won't.
gator
It stops
things.
COVID.
I
It'll
used
stop
I used a COVID mask because after the first time painting that Mushu black for him, out of the airbrush, I had black boogers.
Yeah, I painted a whole house.
I blew my nose and
Yeah,
black
it's in
came
your
out.
snot.
I'm like, well, that's
Yeah.
a year off my life.
Even with the mask, I wore a nice mask. I still had like paint
boogers.
that got in right here, like right here. And I'm telling you, you can buy the cheap mask off Amazon. Get the good filters though from Sherwin-Williams.
That's happening.
See what you really could do is get one of those full face mask snorkels. Mm-hmm. That's the full face mask.
Yeah.
And then hook up one of those air pumps. It's for like $50. It's a little.
Wait till you see
a
the price of
snorkel-
all that.
No, it's like $50.
I think you literally just get an N95 and just take charcoal and wipe the inside of it.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
saying in a pinch you can.
If you have the little
Like an emergency.
the little snorkel
Yeah.
air pump thing that you can use like in your swimming pool or whatever, and just set it outside and run a tube
Well, I've got
and
a
duct tape right there and have a full face.
You're just
mask.
pumping the same air.
No, you're pumping air from outside. So you pump the air from outside into your mask. So you're
someone-
breathing outside air, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Someone
Filter.
comes and farts right on the
Farts
foot.
right,
Yeah.
But yeah, you're getting outside air instead of filtered air.
In theory, what Thomas is saying works.
In theory.
or you could just get
Yes, it would work.
Oh, Tyler's is
charcoal.
probably way cheaper. I
Don't
have a
turn the heat
charcoal
on your car
filter,
and
but
it'll
that
get
does
cooler than
nothing.
outside.
I mean,
Yeah.
my thing was like first doing nothing and almost dying to then putting on a shamog, and that didn't do nothing.
the problem is possibly your beard as well.
And the mask helped. When I put a mask on, I was fine.
Okay, a
But
little more than $50, but yeah, there you go. That.
That's too much.
Look up a 3M
I
mask.
think I
a little
could
more than
buy, like,
50
an-
by 10 times.
I could buy like an air scrubber.
But look, it comes with a respirator.
Wait, is
It
that a
comes with
scuba setup?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
the
See,
first
it's a
person-
little. It's a floating air pump.
That shit doesn't work.
No, it
Dude,
does.
that's gonna
It's solar powered
That
too.
thing will kill me, and I'm gonna be on YouTube as the first guy that like
I would-
dies with diving
yeah.
equipment.
I would
on
never bet
out
my
of the
life
water.
on that.
A man dies on land with diving equipment.
Check out 3M mask.
Why don't you just breathe the air?
And you gotta buy the knockoff one that's $16 right there. If you buy that one,
You can put the filters on
The
it.
3M filters will click onto
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty sweet.
knockoff one. That's the 3M one's knockoff.
Wait, here's the thing though.
That's not.
This comes with the
3M.
goggles too.
Now the thing is though.
3M on the front of it.
Wait, I'll just 3D print the mask and buy the.
Oh wait, go up,
filters.
Thomas. I'm sorry. There's the ones with the masks. So look at the 3M real one is
Oh,
$95.
yeah. You get the
knockoff,
Walter White one, man.
The knockoff is $36.
No, I'll just print that and then buy my own
Chris
filters.
prints everything now. I love it.
Dude, this would be great for sandblasting.
I
That
have
is
two of them. They're
That's
awesome.
that is a nice mask.
The one like it covers your eyes and everything.
Because that's
They're
my
awesome.
thing. Is
Yeah.
everything's like wear safety glasses. I'm like I'm wearing glasses. bitch.
They're
Safety
identical.
glasses don't do dick.
No, except for when they do.
They're identical to the 3M
Or like
one.
this, they just get in on the side.
Right.
Yeah, because they have to be OSHA certified, right?
No, it comes from China. They don't give a shit.
Well, it has to be stamped OSHA certified.
Yeah, they stamp it and it's real. Yeah.
ANSI 298431.
But you go to Sherwin-Williams and you can get the real
Yeah.
cartridges, but you're going to spend like $30 on the carbon cartridge.
But
But
they sell the cartridges at Lowe's too, so you could probably steal that.
it has to be it's called organic.
Or what you could do, you could take a couple pieces of like tissue paper and 3D print you one of these little housing things right here.
Right.
Go buy a thing of Kingstone charcoal. A bag of that's like $5, and then just crush it down, and then put some toilet paper on either side, and you got a
Thomas, I feel
charcoal
like that's
filter.
just gonna fill my lungs with charcoal.
well, you know,
Got charcoal. Or okay, you go into the woods for free, burn down some trees, and take the charcoal from the wood. Same thing. It's charcoal.
is it?
It's charcoal.
I don't know how that works.
Is it?
That's science.
When you burn a tree and all that's left
ICP
is the black
says
part, that's
ICP
charcoal.
said it best. Magic. How does it work? I don't know.
Magnets, man.
Well, I think you got an outro song.
God, man.
Thomas is gonna kill me with this like ideas over here.
I would just buy the filters.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
make
the
my own filters.
Oliver Anthony
You can
song.
probably-
Play that.
Like I'm not Apollo 13, where it's like try to make your own filter.
Have you tried taking a charcoal grill into your basement and just lighting on fire, like burning the grill while you're spraying?
Well, the charcoal would help.
Right, I think that's what Thomas said. That's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
charcoal,
Take
yeah.
a charcoal grill, lighter.
Is that
fluid.
what activated charcoal means?
And light the grill inside while you're spraying.
Oh, see,
and
I
let it
thought-
all build out.
I
It'll
didn't-
filter the air.
I didn't
think.
know that was activated charcoal. So
Yeah,
the charcoal filters I have now aren't activated yet.
Right, you had to burn them.
I gotta burn them.
Actively burn them in a closed room with the faint fumes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't work, right?
Human body versus
One that the
unplugged.
fume from the charcoal negate the
Wait,
faint fumes.
Turn this up.
Resist and your daughter suffers.
She want me to fight Shao Kahn.
I don't fear you, niggas.
Whoa.
I think he really says that in the game. That was where I was ready M.
All right, so Chris has a lot to work on.
Yeah, dude, I found me a filter for an Israeli gas mask. I'll just roll with that.
Yeah, there you go. What do you got for everybody? It's been a while.
Dude, I mean...
We only made it halfway through the intro, so.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know we stopped.
We stopped it. You asked Chris how he was doing, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, next week we'll just do Ask Thomas.
Yeah, we'll ask Thomas next week. Yeah.
And then we'll ask Alex, and then we'll never ask me.
Yeah.
Why not? You just come in and be like, how am I doing?
How are you, Thomas? What do
You
you
always
got for
hate the
everybody?
music choices, don't you?
I don't care. What do you got for everybody? Chris, you didn't really tell anything. We got global
I
warming.
feel like I took up the whole first hour, so, you know, you just go to Thomas.
Thomas?
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hotter down here than it usually is.
So
right?
hot down here. What's starting to sweat on me? Let me think about. My ears are starting to sweat. Yeah. What do you got for everybody,
It's
Alex?
hotter down here than
Stay
normal.
hydrated, man. And it's almost fall.
I'm drinking
Pumpkin spice is almost coming out, baby.
Dude,
Pumpkin spice, PSL.
I thought pumpkin spice is already out.
It is.
It
Are
is.
y'all seeing how everybody's calling it PSL now instead of pumpkin spice latte?
That's the seats at the stadium, right?
PSL.
How much? I mean, I saw a thing where you get PSLs for $13
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah,
Tell me
but for
you
how
tell me a
long?
PSL is
And what
$13?
seats?
I don't know.
Those are the like upper decker seats, right?
Yeah. It was like I would go once a year, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm drinking a ton of water right now.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh my God. I'm
It's
drinking
nice.
so much water.
Hey, at least you got AC in your house now when you work on it, right?
Yeah, it feels good.
You think of all that heating we got, and you'd be leaving no more water and no more earth. What am I saying?
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the heat boils the water out of the earth.
What
Evaporate.
did you just say?
Kill.
Think of all the heating we got and the less of the water in the earth. What just happened?
Evaporates.
Think of the
With all the heating of the earth.
dude. They interviewed someone in California and they're like, "What's the worst thing about Hurricane Hillary?" And she was like, "When everybody has to evaporate." You know,
Oh,
they're making
yeah.
they're making everybody leave their homes.
You
We
have
had
to
to evaporate.
the state.
That heat done got to the brain, boys. That heat done got to the right hemisphere of the brain.
God dang it.
Them cheeseburger people, man, they wild.
Yeah, left brain people are the smartest, right?
I think it's because
No, I think right brain people are.
they have legal
That means you're left-handed.
legal weed, so they can just.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
sorry.
they do.
'Cause I'm left-handed, so yeah,
Right wing.
You dream with the right hemisphere, you live on the left.
Alex, do you dream with your right hand?
I drink with both hands. Yeah.
See, I could dream both
Why does
right
that
and
sound
left.
weird? I dream in both hands.
I could dream right or left. Yeah, I could
If you
dream right
dream
or
in one
left.
hand
I
and
would
shit in
switch
the
out.
other, which one?
Yeah.
feels
You ever
better?
switch up hands?
You ever take your head of a T-Bone's ass and ask the butcher's word for it?
I know I would.
In my dreams, my left hand is weak.
Okay.
You're being literal.
In dreams?
Are you a lefty though in real
No,
life?
I'm a righty.
Okay.
You don't jerk off with ambidextrously.
I feel like it would take like a week to get used to that.
I'm used to it, bud.
Are you ambidextrous or are you just
I'm
like,
only ambidextrous with that though.
Oh, okay.
I can't write or anything, but I can jerk the hell out of my dick
Same.
with the right.
You
and
gotta
the
hold
left.
your phone somehow.
It's
I throw balls with this hand.
My left
Oh,
hand.
you watch me throw with my left, I look like I'm full spectrum out.
It's like the only thing I do with my left hand is right, brush my teeth, and I'm stronger but a smaller arm.
See, my left hand is good at like random weird tasks,
Yeah.
like that you don't pay attention to.
Right.
It's like my left hand is fine until you think about it, and then it goes retarded.
I know what you're
You know what
saying.
I'm saying? I feel like we're all ambidextrous until we think about it.
Yeah.
True. My kids are kind of that way. They like throw.
Think they could switch it up?
Yeah, because he like writes and stuff with his left hand, but he throws with his right.
See, back in the day, you would have beat him
That's how I
until he
do, yeah.
learned his right.
Yeah. Left-handers are for devil worshippers.
So got two lefties. So
Uh-oh.
They have a better chance of them making the majors as a pitcher.
Yeah.
How can they get a hold of us?
Well, my one kid starts football tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh, you think he's going to tolerate the yelling?
Gonna get him a Guardian helmet.
Well, it's flag football, so
The coaches don't yell? The coaches don't scream at him?
They're going to.
Thomas could
if
be
they
one
do,
of
it's
the
okay.
coaches and
He
scream.
can tolerate it?
probably not, but he'll be.
He will. He'll learn it. It'll be a learning
I
experience.
said, fuck this.
I mean,
I tried football one time, like
realistically,
Pee-wee football.
Realistically, the coach better not yell at my fucking 6-year-old kid, but you know.
Oh, you're that parent.
Well, I mean, yelling and like yelling, that's two different
There's a
things.
difference. Well, like
No
when
one
I-
hits my kid but me.
No, like
Yeah.
when I did baseball, the coach like threw a ball at my face and busted my lip.
Oh, shit.
That's when I'm like, all right, I'm out, boys.
Yeah, that's way too serious for fucking Little League.
Like Little League, the coach is binging the kids.
Yeah, nah.
It's like,
Yeah, that's too much.
It's like that's even airbud where he bounces the balls at the kid's face.
All right, well, thanks for listening to Tack Lab, everybody. That was
we did it.
that was our episode. You can find us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. We're back after the long.
summer heat.
We paint miniatures now.
The heat wave, boys.
Yeah, we've been doing other stuff, but we're still here for you.
We've been artistic as fuck.
Autistic, yeah. Hope y'all are still here for us because I know you're not listening to this part because it's at the very end. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, give us all the good stuff. Tell us that you missed us, or just tell us anything because no one ever does. And I don't know, tacklabpod@gmail.com, tactlabpod@gmail.com if you want to get more personal. And
Deep and personal.
thanks. Yeah, cool.